Alright, it's time to get started. Hello. Okay. Hey everybody, welcome back to another stream featuring yours truly, Shino the Penguin. Just have to adjust if you think. Okay, there we go. Yeah, welcome. We're back at it with some Umamusume. I'm gonna be doing some English version stuff. Hold on, sorry, I'm all sorts of out of it today apparently. That should be good. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so gonna be doing some runs in Capricorn, some sprint CMs. Sprint CM is always kind of interesting to me just because it's always just very prone to RNG, but I think that's probably a better thing. In my opinion, I don't know. It means more of a chance if you're not a whale, but I've been doing some preparation. I was right before this stream started, I was still looking up stuff. Because there aren't really that many the guides that I used to use are now just like, oh, refer to other people, and it's just like, wow, so helpful, thank you. I don't want to watch a 15-minute video of somebody going through stuff and just being like, I'll do my own research, thank you very much. So, yeah, and then also use my experience from playing JP to kind of steer myself into like which one's probably gonna be better. Why am I leaning so much? There we go, okay. Yeah, so with that being said, I've done my research. I think I know what I'm gonna do, so we'll do that. We'll get into it, and let's get started. Shabamo. Alright. So, when we last left off, well, first of all, I mean, the current cup's going on right now, the Sagittarius Cup. I guess to show off how I'm doing on that front, hold on one second. Why am I so... Okay, we're good. Yeah, just to show off how I'm doing on that front. I haven't done today's runs yet, but I've been doing pretty decently. 55% win rate. I've made it, I think it was like 4, 3, 1, 3. Yeah, that totals 11 wins, yep. So those are my results from yesterday. We can do this, maybe do this as kind of a preview. Watch some Sagittarius Cup races before heading over to doing some stuff in the next cup. I will say that, honestly, I haven't done much prep for this one. Actually, none of these are really these three that I have right here aren't actually ones I specifically prepare for this cup, because these two, Gold Chip and Taishin, were ones I had from the last cup, the Gemini Cup, which still kind of works. And then Oguri is one I made a while back. Let me see, when did I make her? December 18th. So this is a while back. I was just doing this just for funsies, but somehow it turned out to be one, pretty viable because it's an S rating, and two, we got some pretty good skills there. So yeah, I mean, it actually worked out pretty well, and she's actually the one who's won the most so far out of the three that I have. So let's just sim through some of these races real quicko, and we'll see how we do today. I've already qualified for the A finals, so I'm not really at this point I just want as many rewards as I can, because you saw how few gems I have. I think I have like 400 gems, so ideally I want to save some more just to maybe eventually get to Ines, because she's coming soon-ish. I don't want to say next month, but like I think it's gonna be soon-ish if I remember correctly. Actually, while that's happening, let me check according to the guesstimations. Almost dropped my phone. Oh boy, that's not what I mean. Does it not have like a prediction? I thought this had a prediction thing. Yeah, so I mean, I guess Fujin is coming out maybe in a few months. I want to say like March or April, it looks like. Alright, anyway. Back to this. I wasn't watching the race. How's everybody doing? Alright, well, we have Sky, we have Marzen, we have Fine Motion. Of course, everybody... That's the funny thing, is like everybody and their mother's bringing the Christmas Oguri cap, because of course they would. And then meanwhile, here's me with my OG Oguri cap. but still winning races. This just goes to show meta. I shouldn't say meta isn't everything, because I still have some pretty meta-ish characters, but like not the meta characters. Like I don't have Swimsuit Marzensky, I don't have Christmas Oguri Cap. You just gotta work with what you can, and you know, you don't have to get the meta characters, because at the end of the day, supports are honestly gonna be, I wouldn't say more important, but definitely pretty important for sure. Okay, well, we ain't doing too hot. Although the gold ship's starting to catch up a little bit. Oh, I don't know about that, lads. I don't know about this one. Let's go skip. Yeah. Gold ship wasn't able to catch. That was the Christmas Oguri, right? Yeah, that's fair. Okay. That's okay. Let's see how we do on the hold on, I'm just gonna adjust my mic. Okay. Yeah, let's see how we do on the, oh, sorry, that was probably really loud. Yeah, I'm still trying to adjust some stuff, even though it was fine, but want to make it perfect. Okay, who we got here? Oh, we got it. We got some S ranks. Okay, interesting. Got Hayahide and Rice. Not exactly sure if those are going to be any good, but can't judge too harshly. I'm just gonna skip. I'm gonna skip to the end for some of these just to see. Oh, here we go. See. Yeah. Look at that. Oh, Professor. Oh, I don't know from that angle. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Top three. 1, 2, 3. Nice. S rank means nothing sometimes. Oh, I'm not hungry because I had a pretty damn big lunch, so I don't have to worry about that today. Look at that. Alright, good stuff. But yeah, in terms of Capricorn Cup stuff, so I'm like looking, because I don't really have that many good sprinters. Luckily I have Karin-chan, so like that's already kind of, you know, that's the thing. It's just like there aren't really just that many sprinters in general. Like you really honestly might have to like make some. I'm legitimately thinking of making Oguri into a sprinter, just because she has a decently okay, like E rating is like salvageable if you have enough sprint factors, which I've been able to find some good parents, so I think I can maybe make do with having her. And like you kind of want an S rating anyway, so kind of raise her for that. And oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, here's Taishin. Didn't want to feel left out. Oh, it's lagged there for a second. Okay. Ooh. Well, if she doesn't catch up, it looks like Gold Ship's about to actually catch up a little bit. Nah, she's got it. She's got it. Easy win. Actually, not easy win. That was actually kind of close. And just like that, another win for the Hungry Cap. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, well. It's kind of funny, yeah, right? Because like none of these are ones that I've specifically trained for this cup, but I mean, 2 of them I trained for a cup. This Oguri I legitimately just, I think, randomly trained. I was like, oh, let's try and see if we can make a really good Oguri, and it somehow ended up being really good for this cup, because it's like Nakayama 2500 meters. Like, it's a long, but it's not like the last. It's not like Gemini Cup where it's like you need like at least, well, not at least, but like ideally max stamina and max speed, which my Taishin and the Gold Sheet do have, because again, these are holdovers from the last one. But ooh, I don't know about that one. I don't think she's gonna catch up to that one, unless. Oh no, there's no way. I don't think she's gonna be able to catch up. Taishin's right next to her too. That's kind of funny. Yeah, no, that was a close one though. They were right behind you. They were those like. All the people behind them were like grouped together, half length, nose, 1 length. That's pretty damn close. Okay. I'm not looking forward to the A rank finals just because some of the matches that I've seen have just been the most whale ass builds I've ever seen. It's just so bad. And I am not that, so you know, if anybody has like even like an amazing, like not even a decent, but like a well-built Uma, S ranked, has all the good stats, has all the requirements, I think they have a pretty good shot at just being like, oh, here we go, that's a win. And sup Gore, good seeing you as always. Thanks for the lurk. Hope you're having a good Saturday. It's been a good weekend so far. Yeah, no, I might be. I keep saying I'm low energy, but like, you know, especially today, because man, today well, the weather was amazing, so I was like, oh, let's go on a hike. Proceeds to spend an hour and a half on not the worst trails I've been on, but like, man, there were some uphills. It was brutal. I'm lucky that I'm starting to get back into the gym and doing cardio stuff, because if I didn't do that, I think I actually would have just died. Like, maybe an exaggeration, but like, you know, actually it would have been Jover, for lack of a better term. But I was able to get through it. And there was only like 2 stretches of that area that I hiked that was really bad. Otherwise, it was really nice. It was beautiful weather. Weather update. It was 60 degrees in freedom units. I think that's like what, 15 in Celsius? 15, 20? Let me check. I'm really bad at converting 60 FNC. 15. Oh, I was close. Yeah, so like 16 degrees in Celsius. Really nice, you know, beautiful weather. The sun wasn't out. It was like it was partly cloudy, or like decent amount of cloud, so it wasn't too sunny, which is honestly perfect. I love that. Yeah, it's my type of weather. So I had a good time with that, and then I got some katsu curry from a place that I've been wanting to go to for a while, and have heard good things about, and I can definitely see why. It was really good. My problem with the katsu places I've been to, they just don't serve. The portions of katsu are just way too small, and it's just like, this is pathetic. This is more like curry with like a little bit of katsu. Oh, she's not gonna make that. Oh, that was a close one. But no, the one I went to was very good portion, very good katsu. I also got a katsu sando from them, so oof. I still have some left over that I'm gonna be eating tomorrow, maybe. But yeah, that was my day. And then I took a fat nap, and then I woke up and I was like, I should probably prepare for this stream, aka I need to start researching into what builds I need to do, what skills I need to take, who to inherit from, that kind of thing. Like, I have a general idea, because again, I've been through this once with the Japanese side of things, but things have changed now because obviously, you know, Guts rework changed things a little bit, and now apparently they're gonna add the evolved unique skills early on, so if they do that, it's gonna be a completely different game from what it was in Japanese, so all bets are off the window at that point. But so far, at least, it's mostly the same, so like really it's just kind of like, yeah, you know, inherit Alcondor Pass is unique. If you're gonna do like a front runner, pace chaser, maybe even like, nah, probably not late surgers, but like from what I've seen in terms of the current state of the game with its sprinters, there aren't that many backliners, so I don't think there's a few late surgers. I'm thinking of like Air Groove, King Halo. There isn't an end closer sprinter. I think there is an end closer sprinter in Japanese. I'm thinking of Durandal, who's one of my favorite characters, but like, or like she's up there. I shouldn't say she's one of my favorite characters, but like, she's good. But she's not going to be here for a while. And I think that's pretty much really it, because end closer for a sprinter just seems like a really weird strategy. It seems like you just want to go all out because it's such a short distance. So yeah, usually it's going to be more front heavy. So like the Bakushinos, who have the front runner pace, front pace, caught in with the pace. Who else? Taiki with pace. I mean, yeah, so there's a very limited range of characters, especially this early on in the game. I don't know when it happens, but when the first dirt focused champions meeting is going to happen. That's also going to be interesting because there aren't that many good dirt runners right now in this game. I mean, there's what, in terms of free to play, there's what, Urara, there's Taiki Shuttle isn't free to play. Alcondor Pasa, maybe Mayano if you can get enough inherits. Right? Is Mayano? I feel like she's in. I could be wrong about that. And then like in terms of like other characters, I mean Maduzensky, there's Taiki Shuttle, obviously there's Smart Falcon, but I don't have her, so that's kind of out of the question. Is that mine? Yeah, it is. Let's go, Oguri. Let's go. She's not going to catch up to that. Yeah, home stretch haste. That's what we like to see. That's a win for Oguri Cap. Nice. That is the good stuff. Nice. Hey, C, what's up? Good seeing you. Welcome to Sagittarius Cup. I'm just running through the Sagittarius Cup stuff first before I head over to prepare for the next one. It's funny because like I haven't these. I mean, the Taishin and the Gold Chip are literally the ones I built from Gemini Cup, and then the Oguri Cap is one I built like I think 2 months before. Like I didn't specifically make it for this cup, but it ended up being really good for this one. It has S long and like enough stamina, so it's been actually my best. It's been my best one so far in terms of the wins. But yeah. But I'm not being, well, yeah, I mean, I'm not really being the allegations of, like, bringing in the meta characters, but also, like, at least I don't have, like, Swimsuit Marzensky or Christmas Oguri Cap, because I don't have either of those characters. Spent all my gems trying to pull for them. I think I talked about it the last Uma stream, but, like, between Christmas Oguri Cap and the current Tamamo Cross, I think I spent 130 pulls, and I've gotten 0 3-star characters. Like, not even, like, a spook. Just been absolute nothing. It's been rough. On the other hand, at least on the Japanese side, like I've been really lucky. Like the news character Kiseki, I got her in like 17 pulls. I've gotten every character that I've wanted. So like Stego, I got in 40 pulls. The Singray Oguri, I think I got in like 100. So at least I'm lucky there. But it's just like it's been brutal. And I'm hoping that we get free pulls like we did in the Japanese side of things. But I'm not really gonna push too hard to try and get Tama because, like, she's cool. And I like Tama, but, like, I don't love her. And there's gonna be a lot of other characters that come out in the next few months, especially Ines, who I think is coming out in, like, a few months. So, gotta start saving up for her because I absolutely need Ines. That is 100% a must-have for me. But so far, I'm just trying to, with my 400 gems that I have right now. I mean, doing this helps a little bit. I get some gems from it, especially if I keep winning like this. Although, oh, I don't know. Hold on. Oh, gold chip. I don't think she's gonna. Nah, she's too far back. Oh, Manhattan Cafe. Yeah, they're too far back. That's not gonna happen. Yep. Oofs indeed. Oofs in the chat. It's a rough life in the gacha world. Oh, wait, actually, oh man, if Manhattan Cafe wasn't there, if that one racer wasn't there, I could have caught up, but I'll take second, that's fine. Can't win them all. Yeah, I was honestly surprised when I started off right off the gate getting 4 wins, because I was like, I did not expect to do that well. Because, like, again, these two, like, the 2 end closers are not technically really supposed to be built for this. I mean, they still work, they still win, but it's just like, they're not really optimized for this specific track. And then there's Oguri, which is just like, I just put her in because, yeah, he's technically actually my best Uma in terms of ranking, but it works. So, we take whatever we can get. And face off against the care. Well, there aren't any meta here. This is pretty unique. Is it? Do we have? Oh no, there's 2 gold ships. I was gonna be like, is it just a? There will be a day when it's just like there's unique characters for. Like, each team has unique characters, but that's definitely not gonna happen. anytime soon, and I don't think that's gonna happen as we get later and later forth, because in the Japanese Cups it's just, God, it's the exact same characters usually for the three teams. And then I don't help either, because like right now on the Japanese side, I think my team is Swimsuit Shuval, Singray Oguri, and then I was gonna put Ines, but my Ines has just been terrible, so like I replaced her with the Anime Kita-san. So it's been decently successful. Like I had whoa. Excuse me, I had big trouble in the first round. I didn't do well. I didn't even qualify for the A finals, but now that I'm in B finals and now that all the whales have been pushed out, I'm actually doing really well. Like I think I got what, 4 wins, 3 wins, 4 wins in the first B finals. So pretty good hope. I have some hopes that maybe I can win B finals, but I'm probably gonna face off against the Group A finals reject. That's just gonna beat me to the ground with their UA ranked Umas, because of course they will. But that's what I get for not preparing that hard for this cup. The only preparations I've really done have been in these streams. I've just been, I wouldn't say I've been busy, I've just been more priorities to other stuff. But that's okay. We're here today to prepare, at least on the English side of things. Oh, look at that. I think those are both mine, maybe? Let's see. Yep, those are both. Oh, we're gonna get top 3? Let's go. Oh no, that Taishin's a bit too fast. I'll take top 4 though. 3 in the top 4. And oh. I'll take the concussions. I'll take the CT from Gold Ship, if it means we get wins. Okay, let's get one more win. I legitimately don't remember how many wins I got the first time. I think it was 3? Yeah, 3 sounds about right. I guess I can... Well, I remember I got 11 wins yesterday, so I can math it out. This is what my math degree is for. Random calculations. Definitely not for any other use. Oh, we got a Tamamo crossover here. I did see somebody online who had the dream team of Oguri Cap, Tamamo Cross, and Super Creek, and it's like, oh yeah, the theme teams are always fun. Or like somebody who brought like BNW, I think, to the last CM. Those are always fun. Okay, I just wanted to skip that real quick. How close was I? A neck. Oh, that... I'm sorry, there's... 3 out of the 4 top finishers are all Taishins. That's... Wait, is there... Okay, there's 3 Taishins and 2 gold chips. Man, I would have laughed so hard if there were 3 Taishins and 3 gold chips. It's just like... The creativity is so high in these CMs, but I'm also a victim to that. Okay, hold on. 43. Oh, hold on. No, 53.3. Okay, hold on. Let's see. 10 wins. 3 wins, 16. Yeah, so that was 3 the first time. So, okay, 3 wins, 2 wins. I'm gonna speed through this really quick. I think you get the general idea. Been doing pretty okay. So, I'm just gonna... This is when I wish we had the mass matching, where it just matches all 5 of the races, and then you can just sim, and it's really easy. So much faster on the Japanese side of things. Alas, we will maybe get that someday. I mean, heck, we just got getting extra crowns for actually participating in the circles, which I'm so glad that they actually did that. Oh my goodness, what is this? Oguri, Oguri, Oguri. Oh my lord, what is all this? I'm in danger. I am endangered. Ogu. So triple Oguris. Wait, hold on. There's 3 Oguris and 3 Taishins. Or, sorry, 3 gold chips. What is going on here? Oh, man. Okay, well, turns out my Oguri's the best of them all. Suck on that, nerds. I'm actually... Hold on, curious. What is that S-ranked Oguri look like? Oh my god, they finished 6th. Haha, suckers. Look at that. 6th and 8th place. Inflated ratings. Oh yeah, what the... Oh, yeah, no, that's not enough stamina. Or, well... I mean, there's a lot of stamina skills, but that's not enough. What do we have here? This is actually not... Well, I guess wit check, but like my Oguri doesn't have that high of a wit either. Like it's like... Yeah, it's like, it's just barely enough. I mean, it's working, but it's just like, it's barely enough. Honestly, you probably want like 600? 500 to 600 is, I think, what I've heard, so that's a... Like I said, it's kind of hilarious how this Oguri is somehow become like the perfect Oguri that I could have built for this cup, despite the fact that I built it like way before I even thought about the Sagittarius Cup, because I think I built it like mid-December, so I was just like, yeah, I just want to build an Oguri for vibes, and then it all worked out somehow. If the stamina skills don't proc, you're hosed. Exactly, yeah, it's just like, and especially if you don't have enough wit with how it is in this game, where it's just like you probably won't have that much wit, so it's just like you're really playing a pretty risky game if you're gonna rely on that. Let's see. I saw her I thought she was gonna catch up a little bit, but that's okay. See what we got here. Gold ship, okay, well, how many gold? There are 3 gold ships. There are 3. Another case of 3 gold ships and 3 Oguris. Hey, at least we got, yeah, the Rudolph though. That's unique. I almost never see that one at that version. It's been a while since I've seen that one in any sort of competition. A nice costume. It's been a while since I've seen, well, a lot of characters, I mean, no shit, but like, yeah, that Rudolph also. Yeah. I guess I shouldn't be all like, oh, meta this, meta that, but like, oh, the die was Scarlet. Okay, interesting. And a Narita Brian and the gold. Okay, this is unique. I mean, for all the shit talking I do about, oh, like, look at all these people bringing in the meta characters, I'm also to blame. And I've talked about this before, I think with the last CM2, where it's just like, man, you know, look at me bringing in the meta characters. But it's kind of, I don't know, in this case at least, it's just like, well, if not these characters, then who? Because I don't really have any other good long characters, so it's just like, you know, posture here, I guess. But like, also, I have Oguri here, so... And Oguri isn't one of my favorite characters, along with Gold Ship, and I like Taishi. Like, I like all these characters. Like, I'm not gonna bring a character that I don't like. Like, back in the Japanese, like, even now in the Japanese, it was like Gentle Donna and Orphe are like usually pretty meta characters, and I don't usually bring them because I don't really like them that much. So even if they are like some of the top options, I'm not just gonna bring them or train them or spend that time training them because it's like I don't really care about them. Well then, oh, that's tragic. Who? Okay, that's fair. How close was that? Not very. Okay, that's probably actually well built, Uma. Waifu first, meta nowhere. Exactly. That's our motto. And if your favorite characters are meta, then you know that just makes it so much better. Like in the Japanese side of things, where the Shuval and the Oguri happen to be some of the best choices, and it's like, well, they're my favorite characters, some of my favorite characters, so you know it works out. And then there's Ines, who, oof. Well, at least her Valentine's Day outfit is decent sometimes, but yeah, it's tough sledding. Speaking of tough sledding, oh, that was brutal. What happened here? I don't know, but that was not good. Okay. This is not going that well. We're hovering around like a 50% win rate, which isn't amazing, but we'll take it, you know. I don't know. We just have to scrounge out 3 wins in the next round, which happened last time. Did it happen last time? That did happen last time, yeah. So I think we can do it. We can somehow get... Just gotta find the right time when all the whales don't play, and then really take advantage of that. I'm not sure if this time is the right time for that. Gotta wait for all the casuals to play. Think about when the casuals might play, and then go from there. Oh, second, okay. Was that 1 win? I think that was only 1 win this time around. Yeesh. Okay, well. Alright, Santa, what are you doing here? Why are you playing Umamusume? Okay. What is that? Well, now we're at the 48%. Okay, so that's not ideal. Let's try and get a few more wins so I can try and get that overall 50% win rate. So what, that's 3, 2, 1. 3 wins, 2 wins, 1. Or 2 wins, 3 wins, 1 win, right? That was what it was? Or no, it was 3, 2, 1. Okay. Well, hopefully the pattern doesn't continue, because otherwise we're going to get 0 wins this time around, and that will not be fun. So if I want to get a 50% win rate, that's going to be what? I gotta get 3 wins this time? Alright, let's see if we can't do that. Oh man, just gonna keep getting second place. I'll close with this one. Okay. Hey, man, everybody and their mother is bringing gold ship. Some variety of like gold ship, Oguri cap, and insert third character here. It's just like me. Just like me for real. But like not in a good way. But like also in a good way. But also not in a good way. Speaking of which, what am I telling you? 3 Oguri caps and 2 gold ships. There was a Taishin, there was a Tachyon and a cafe, so that's kind of unique. And there we go. Nice. Okay, just gotta get 2 more, just scrounge out 2 more wins. Let's do it. Or ideally 4 wins, just win the rest of it so I can finish with that over 50% win rate overall. I kind of doubt that's gonna happen, but we'll see. Oh shoot, you know what I forgot to do? That I should do after I'm done with this is something that I will not say. Well, actually, I guess I can say. I need to turn off the messages on my phone, because otherwise I'm just gonna get a random message and it's like, whoops. Oh, there we go. There's Oguri. Alright, well my end closers didn't close very well, but that's fine. We don't need that. Okay. 2 more wins, or 1 more win. 2 more wins ideally, 1 more win semi-ideally. Watch as I don't get any wins and just barely finish under 500. In some situations, that's okay, like in baseball. In fact, right now, if this was baseball, I'd be batting. My batting average would be amazing. Unfortunately, that's not how that works. But I'm just gonna think about it like that as I hold my Oakland Athletics souvenir cup that's holding my water right now. Because the one I usually use is dirty as all hell, and so it's in the sink right now. Okay. That's fine. Of course I got beat by 2 gold ships. Alright, so let's see. Alright, come on, let's... 1 more win. Just gotta get 1 more. Let's watch. I'm gonna watch this last one. And hopefully we get something. Hopefully we face off against 2 more gold ships and 2 more Oguri caps. Let's make it 2 more Taishins too. That would be really hilarious. Close enough. I was actually kind of kidding, but I guess we'll just we'll just do that. Okay, we'll actually watch this one. Oh yeah, with this type of race too, it's just like, wait, oh, I'm the only one that's setting her as a pace chaser, because I think everybody else is well, maybe that other one behind me is also, but it looks like everybody else is using her as a late. That's kind of interesting though. Christmas Oguri cap as late. I mean, I guess that works. I'm just thinking because, like, in terms of her unique, I feel like you want to use whatever that one gold skill is. Gourmand? Is it Gourmand? I don't remember. I don't remember the English name of it. But let me look this up. Hydrate? Oh, Hydrate, that's what it was. Well, no, it is Gourmand, but Gourmand's the gold. Gourmand's the gold version. But yeah, Hydrate. So normally I think you want to use her as a pace rather than a late, but you know, I guess I can't really say. I also do find it interesting how many people are using Oguri Christmas version, because it's like, well, I mean, she's really, really powerful as a medium runner, but like as a long runner, I mean, it's still viable, but like, you know, like, I don't know, it just kind of feels like you're forcing her at that point. Which I understand, you know, everybody and their mother is being told that, oh, like, Christmas Oguri is the meta character, it's gonna be winning every race, and it's just like, they don't look into the full context of it, but because you have situations like this where it's like, well, everybody else is... It doesn't exactly work. Meanwhile, me turning Haru into an end closer because I have S-Turf and I'm like, how to get Marasinski's, but... Yeah, I mean... At least if Haru Urara... If Urara at least has, like... As long as she's a backliner, which, I mean, she's already built as a late searcher anyway, it's like, well, okay, then, you know, that's... Or, sorry. Yeah, late searcher, that's what it's called. Yeah. Oh, okay, good job, everybody. First, second, and third. Look at that. What a way to close it out. Nice, okay. But yeah, or you can do the meme strategy of what I talked about before with putting Urara as a freaking front runner, which nobody does because it doesn't actually work. But people have thought about it originally in the Japanese version. It's like, let's do that to ruin everybody's day, and then they realized it was stupid, and then they never did it again. Her ult skill is basically stamina recovery skill. Yeah, I mean Urara has the stamina skills, so it does work. But man, getting all the distances and that to work out, especially since like she doesn't have good turf rating, she doesn't have a good long rating, so it's like, ooh. But I mean, I guess if it's not for this specific CM, then that works, you know. If everyone is a meta, then no one is meta. Exactly. Then you get the counter meta to balance out to compete against the meta, and then that becomes meta, and it's just like it's a whole competition. But basically, it's just a whole thing of just do whatever you want, you know. I have plenty of friends who've played this game who got way too deep into it, and then they kind of got burnt out by it because they were like way too focused on the meta. And then yeah, that's something that I definitely learned. It's just like you don't just, I mean, there is definitely some value, some fun in maybe trying to create the best characters, but also it's just like, you know, at the end of the day, this is a game about waifu horse girl racing. It's just like, you know, you just choose your favorite characters and, you know, go with that, and train your favorite characters because that's what you want. You know, that's really what this is all about. I mean, that's how I've been able to play this game for the past almost 5 years at this point, since it's coming almost pretty soon on the anniversary side of things on the Japanese version. But yeah, I'm making a 9-star long nice nature because I have a nice nady 3-star stamina. Yeah, I mean, parent building is pretty good, although nice nature. Yeah, nice nature, but like yeah, because I'm thinking like parents. There are definitely like other like specific Umas that people have been really trying to build into parents. I mean, obviously Seiun Sky is like an obvious one. Her unique is just a must-have for front runners, and then there's other examples of that. But it's also just like, yeah, well, you know, depends on what you're building for. And thanks Zidaya for the follow, much appreciated. Welcome aboard. Yeah, let's start building for Capricorn. Okay, so. Like I said, there's not really that many good sprint options. That's not what I want to press. Especially since I don't have many Umas in general. But, I mean, obviously Bakshin is the first and foremost for a lot of people, just because of how easy she is to get. If we're talking like the free characters, I mean, Bakshin, Air Groove, King Halo, are probably the best bets. Is Bakshin even a good ultimate? It's not horrible, but it's probably not really that recommended. At that point, you might as well just kind of get other ultimates. I know from the limited research I did before the stream, which it was 30 minutes before because I was taking a fat nap before, El Condor Pasa has a really good ultimate for this specific track. Taiki Shuttle usually has a pretty good ultimate, but it's not good for this track, so it's not recommended. I've seen people actually recommend, and this is going to be really really weird sounding, but Halloween Super Creek actually has a really good ultimate, and I've already kind of knew this because even though she has a G rating in Sprint, somehow her unique, why do I keep calling it ultimate? Her unique skill is actually really good for sprinters, which is super weird. But yeah, that's also another option. I've seen people recommend. Who else have I seen recommended? I mean, yeah, I mean, when in doubt, I think it's definitely El Condor Pasa. I think is going to be the number one to inherit. And then other variations of something like a Halloween Super Creek. I've seen Narita Brian get recommended. I've seen who else? Who else was another one? But yeah, I mean, maybe Oguri Cap, but that one's kind of an iffy one. I'm talking the original one, not the Christmas version. But Taiki Alt got nerfed one time. Yeah, but even with the nerf, she's still pretty good. Like, even on the Japanese side, like I've seen her still be recommended as whenever it comes to like kind of the shorter distance, especially when pace chasers are still kind of pretty good. So she's still pretty good, especially for parent building. I'd say if you're building parents, Taiki Shuttle, Seiyun Sky, I don't see a lot of people building her, but like Megito Ryan actually has a pretty good late surger skill that is actually pretty good for parents, along with Megito Dobear, if you somehow have her. But yeah, that is that. Tamomo's not getting much love. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but like Tamomo's whole kit is just so weird because it's like her evolved skills are all different strategies. It's like there's a pace chaser one, there's a late, and there's an end. It's like you probably want to use her as an end closer more than anything, but her skill set is just so weird, and so that's why it's just kind of like she's kind of iffy in that front. And also her unique is not really that good as an inherit. So, but again, you know, for all the talk that I'm doing about the meta, don't let, you know, me or anybody else stop you into training her into, you know, whoever you want. Like, if you want to make her into a sprinter, you know, by all means, fucking do it. But like, I'm not going to stop anybody from doing that. But at least for me, since I'm lazy as hell, I'm going to do somebody that's easy to train. So, I mean, right off the bat, at least I have Karen-chan. That's going to be absolutely, yes, going to do that. Bakshin is still probably going to be a good choice. So probably going to go for her as well. Now, do I want to train her as a front or a pace is the question, because they're both pretty viable. I guess it depends. I mean, in terms of my card lineup, if I'm going to train her as a front, I probably need to do... Well, the thing with Sky's unique is probably not that good for this time around for this specific course, so that kind of opens things up a little bit. But Maruzen's also another option I have right now. I just realized because she is also, I guess, technically a sprinter. So maybe that could be an option. I think I mentioned earlier this stream I was entertaining the thought of using Oguri Cap, because she has an E for a sprint, which is like, if you have enough inherits, which I've been able to find good parents, like you can probably get that to an S, but that does require a bit of RNG and luck. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, again, I talked about Ergru, but I'm not really the biggest Ergru fan, so that's whatever. And yeah, King Halo. Yeah, King Halo's career is broken, absolutely correct. The fact that you have to race like long races and then you transition to sprint, it's just so weird. But yeah, I mean, where is she? She's down... Where is she? Am I stupid? She's right here, okay. But yeah, I mean, King Halo, that's also another option as a late searcher. But at the end of the day, I think we'll start off at least with Karin-chan, because I think that's definitely a number one, definitely going to go for her. And then Bakshin, I'm still, obviously debating the details on that. And then maybe might go with Maruzen, but I'm not really the hugest fan of Maruzen, so maybe I'll force my way to bring Oguri Cap into another CM. Yet another Oguri Cap in the CM. I am the problem. Because the thing is, like, if I have... Yeah, because, like, look, I have this... I found this parent. This... El Condor Pasa, who has 8-star sprints. It's not 9-star, all those ones got taken, but, like, 8-star is still pretty damn good. And so that gets her up to a B in sprint. And then... I have a few parents that have some sprints, but I don't have a very good... Like, I have this Bakshin, which I guess could work. But again, Bakshin's not really that good. I'm really limited with options, though, so I can't be too picky in terms of who to choose. I might have to just go with that Bakshin, because otherwise I don't think I have anybody else that has sprint, except for maybe Kaden, but Kaden doesn't have a good unique to really bring, so... But yeah, no, not really feeling that one. Yeah, I don't really, I mean, maybe, yeah, I talked about Taiki not having a good sprint, or not sprint, unique for this CM, so that's kind of out of the question. So that already just limits me to probably just have to do, where was that Bakshin? This one. Because she does have sprint and medium. Yeah, great, that's helpful. Yeah, we'll do that, okay. So that's good there. Actually, hold on. Let me switch it up. Now, instead of that, I have this one, actually. I found this parent who, yeah, you can see the 1-star guts. It's probably the only reason why this was even available in the first place, but, like, 9-star sprint, like, I'll take that. And it has an El Condor Pasa as, like, a grandparent, so potential shot there. So I might do that. And then I do have a few El Condor Pasas, so I could use them instead. Let me see. None of these would have any sprint though, so that's kind of a little bit unfortunate. Shoot, well, actually, because then that just only brings her to a D, or a B in sprint. Mile, medium. Long, yeah, that's helpful. Long turf. I also saw that S turf was also pretty highly recommended for the CM. Some people have even said that S turf may be better than S sprint, which I doubt. That's not correct. But like, but yeah, it wouldn't hurt to get somebody some turf inherits as well. Let's see. Do I have anybody else? If not, I think I'm just gonna go for broke and maybe, well. Don't have any good Condor or L parents. Mile, medium. This is turf, dirt, turf. This could work actually. Oh, but that's terrible. Oh, it's just 1-star blue factors. Yikes. That's not what I want. I don't have very many others in general. I mean, this one maybe? Does this have a turf? No, this is just mile, medium. Decisions. I can also go for this and just go for dirt. You know, just completely counteract what I was talking about before. Blade Surger, mile, medium. I think for this case, here's what I might do. Let's start with Kaden. We'll start with Kaden. I'll bring this... Yeah, I'll bring this one, and then I'll bring El Condor Pasa, just so I don't have to focus too much on sprint factors there. And then I guess I'll just bring this one. Well, I really want to bring somebody that has a turf, though. So that really limits me to this one, I think. Or what was it? The other one that had the really bad inherits, which was the wit one, I think. It was this one. Yeah, it's this one of these two. Because, yeah, this one has turf, dirt, turf. This one has turf, mile, medium. I think I'm just going to have to take the L. We're just going to have to go with that. And I think that'll be fine. And then hopefully we get S turf, S sprint from both of them. highly doubt it based on my history of based on the history of how my inherits have gone in the English side of things, but maybe we get lucky today, I don't know. Okay, now for supports. This is also going to be a bit of a question mark. I mean, right off the bat, I think we want to inherit Fine Motion. I do have Fine Motion, but like I only have, what, 2 copies of her, I think? Yeah, I only have her up 1 limit broken. Let me think. I do have the Box Sheen card as well, which I think, which skill does that give? That gives Turbo Gear. Doesn't Cuttin already have Turbo? No, she doesn't. Actually, before we even do that. Oh, that's unfortunate. We don't have enough Takamatsu of the Kinens. I'll just raise her up to level 4. Because that actually could be useful. This actually may not even be that useful, honestly. I don't really care about getting her to level 5. So that should already be enough. For Box Sheen, I already raised her to level 5. Wow, ahead of myself. Okay, so that's good. So she doesn't have the skill that this one gives. So I might bring this Box Sheen despite the fact that she does not have very many limits, but we kind of have to do with that. Okay, let's see. Do I want to go... Let me think. So right now I have 2 speed, 1 wit, 1 power. Now do I want to bring another power or do I want to bring another speed? Decisions. 20% on the power, 10% on speed. I think I'm going to bring another power card. Now for power... I don't think I have very many good options. What about this Nishino flower? What does that Nishino flower have in terms of skills? Let me look that up real quick-o. Supports Nishino flower. Nishino flower has straightaway adept and straightaway acceleration. I mean, that could be pretty good for the CM, but think about that. Yeah, because here, let me transition over to this real quick. So I've been looking at desktop. Okay. So there's the website that I've been using, and you probably can't see that because that's really not that well zoomed in. So let me zoom that in real quick. This website's pretty good. The Umamusume race simulator, kind of nice just to kind of get a sense of what skills to bring. So for example, if I'm bringing like a Karin-chan, and I say that this is probably what I want in terms of a distribution of stats, assuming that it's a pace chaser with the aptitude there, distance S, maybe even put the surface aptitude at S, because why not? And then for uniques that I'm inheriting, we're doing what? This one and this one. So if we run that, we see that we got some skills here that we want to be bringing with a sample of 500 races that were being done. But no stopping me, obviously. Professor Curvature, Super Stand, Head On. What is Head On? Head On, apply directly to the forehead. 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 It's only available in the Mayano. Okay, well, can't do that. The Mayano card, that's not going to be a thing. Okay, but yeah, I mean, otherwise, let's go away. Head On. Sprint corners, pace chaser closers or corners. Speed Star, and then the Burning Spirit, Nimble Navigator, Shadow. I think this is Narita Bryan's inherit. Rushing Gale, Turbo Sprint, it's on, and blah 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 blah. Anyway, it does look like corners might probably be the way to go. Sprint corners, straightaway adept and straightaway acceleration. is not really that recommended, so I'm not going to go for that one. Let me go back real quick. Actually, let me bring this over here so y'all can actually see what I'm looking at. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Bring that over here. Okay. Yeah, I mean, hold on, SR, because I don't have that many. Well, yeah, let's bring the SSRs as well. But I don't really have that many. Winning Ticket, maybe? I don't really think... I have Smart Falcon, but only like one copy of her. Winning Ticket... in body and mind, increase velocity at the last spurt. In body and mind? Is that even one that's really that... Yeah, in body and mind. Is that the... Hold on, is that the... It is. Okay, I was like... I think that's the gold version of... the gold skill version of Homestretch Haste, which is... the last... Yeah, the last spurt increase velocity. So that could be pretty... good. And it is kind of up there in terms of stuff that I could bring. Turbo Sprint. Turbo Sprint is the one that the gold skill that the Bakshino card brings, so that's why I think that's good there. It's on is another skill that I think the Ao Haruhai gives, but I'd rather have No Stopping Me because that's, I think, by far much better. Russian Gale Turbo Sprint, it's on body. So maybe I'll go for this one. I do have, how many copies do I have of that one? Of that Winning Ticket? I think 3, right? So, it's alright. Could work. Yeah. Oh, but there's a lot of late surger skills, which I'm not the hugest fan of. And I remember the skills in this one is just, or not the skills, but the events in this one use up energy, which was not my favorite. I think the last one uses up like 30 energy or whatever. Yeah, that's not my favorite. Negative 30 energy. Okay, well that's one option, I guess. Otherwise, Helios, what does Helios have? A lot of mile and she does have straight descent. Slightly improve running on a downhill. Straight descent. I don't really see that in here, and frankly, yeah, there's not really... I mean, there's a downhill here, but that's still, like, that's like middle leg, so I don't really see that being really that good. I mean, mid-acceleration might still be pretty... might not be the worst thing in the world, but these are all mile skills, and some pace chaser skills, but that's a stamina pace chaser. I don't really need that. We don't need stamina skills. This is a short CM. We don't need stamina. Stamina's for losers. Digital? Do you have anything good? I doubt it. Yeah, mile. Alright, we'll go with the Winning Ticket then. I think that's decided. I think we're good there. So, actually, let me see. So if I want to do gold skills, well, first of all, yeah, we're gonna bring, where is it? No Stopping Me. And we'll have, what was it called again? In Body and Mind, right? I should remember. Yeah, In Body and Mind. So if I have In Body and Mind, we assume we have lulls, we run that. Let's see what other skills it wants to potentially would be good there. Super Stand, I guess. Actually, I could see that being pretty good, especially since there's probably going to be a lot of pace chasers. And then just a whole bunch of this. Okay, so I think we're good there. These are at least what we want. And then, of course, we want these stats. So, now that we figured that out, Winning Ticket. Yeah, Whining Ticket. Oh, you're so right about that. Yeah, I'm not the hugest fan of Winning Ticket either, but it is what it is. Me trying to figure out Fast and Furious skills. Me trying to figure out how the frick to play this game. Okay, that should be good. Let's try that out first, eyes. Let me bring that back. Right there. Okay. But yeah, I'm a little, well, maybe not a little worried, but like I'm interested to see how the stat distribution looks, especially since we're gonna have 2 power cards, and like how that's gonna affect the stamina. And then we have Rico, who also brings a lot of stamina as well, so we might actually have more stamina than what we want. but that's just a theory. A game theory. Alright. Ooh, let's see. Yeah. It's the best of both worlds. We get both the support cards and the gauges. F for fantastic. Do I want to do practice perfect or do I want to? Yeah, let's do practice perfect. I never really know which to pick for that one, but that might be fine. Okay. Yeah, let's bring Rico into the play. Get her in the mix. Yeah. Okay, Scuts. Try and focus on getting as much gauge as possible while also trying to get as much as the of the friendship trains to start getting activated. Oh, that's a pretty good one. I'll just do one of these, I guess. Get that fully loaded up and ready to go for the spirit burst. Symboli, serious symboli. Bakshin, we'll get to you eventually, Bakshin. Don't you worry. Let's train. There's not really any good options otherwise. Okay, well, just kind of hoping for more energy than that, and we're gonna lose energy here. We didn't even get the gold skill. Nice. Oh, that's another thing too. Is I forgot that that fine motion has a chance of not giving the gold skill and just getting the other one instead. That's another RNG aspect that I'm not looking forward to. It's kind of the same with the two stamina cards that they gave away for free, the McQueen one and the Rice Shower one. That's really annoying. I really hate that they had that. And then they learned that that's not the best thing in the world, so they stopped doing that. But yeah, those early cards, it's annoying how it's just like, oh, you have a chance of not even getting the gold skill, haha, joke's on you. You pranked. Got him. Thanks. I love RNG. I love having even more RNG in this game, in my gacha game. Also, I love getting second place in my debut race. Yes. But yeah, we'll just quickly go through this and hopefully get something. Okay, this is 100% the top option for the energy. Thank you. At some point I do need to, and because she's a sprinter, I can actually just, yeah. That's the trouble with, if you're like a medium or a long runner, I guess more of a medium because there's no specialty long runners. It's mostly just medium long, but like, if there is a medium runner who who doesn't win their medium race, it is kind of annoying because I don't think, because like, you have to wait a while before any medium races even show up. Yeah, like, because we're here. So. But I'm just gonna do, what do I want to do? Do I want to do this? Nah, I think I'll do I'll just get this out of the way. Actually, no. Let's get that going. Friendship Rainbow training. I'll never say no to a Friendship Rainbow training unless there's some better options, which is almost never, but you never know. Okay, now we'll do the maiden race in the heavy rain. That's what you get for not winning the first race, Cotton. There we go. 5, please. Okay. Yeah, it's a heal. And plus 15 energy, thank you. I've played these cards for so I've used these cards for so long now to a point of where I'm just like, oh, I remember which option is which. I think this, okay, well, maybe not. I immediately say that and I immediately am proven wrong. I think the bottom option is the energy one, right? Yes, okay. I want to make sure. I'm so glad that that option's there to see the consequences of my actions. For lack of a better term. The choices, I guess. Which, again, really glad they implemented that early in this game, because the Japanese version did not get that until the 4th anniversary, so I had to keep on having, like, Game Torah or some sort of reference as, like, a reference, being like, I don't remember how to do this. But now I don't have to do that anymore, so thank God for that. Now, let's try and get as much guts up as possible. I know guts isn't the main priority, but I think at the end of the day, what I really want to do is obviously max out speed, get as close as I can to maxing out power and wit. I think those 3 are probably going to be the main ones, and then guts would be nice to have, and then obviously stamina is really not. Luckily, one of the few times that I don't have to worry about stamina at all, because who the frick cares? It's a stamina race. It's a short race. So stamina is for losers and nerds and squares. I'm not a square, I'm a circle. This one is either, I think you get energy. Do you get energy from this one? No, it's I'll do it, sure, why not? I don't like this guy I was gonna get anyway. And I can do races. Or not. I think there's a G2 race I think that comes up in the last, or not. I think I might have skipped it already. Okay. Hey, what's up, Justice Uwu? I think that's how you pronounce it. No, what? Hope you're having a good day. Hello, gamer. Yes, that's me. I am gaming. I am gaming in the Umamusume. Trying to figure out how to do this, or trying to prepare for the new CM, not this one. Do I want to do this one? I don't think I really have an option. Why? Yeah, 1500. I should let's just do this one. Do that one, heal, and then get ready for the next turns. I think I just missed like an G2 race before, but that's fine because it was a good training anyway. Even happier next time. Great, I love having no energy at all. Bottom run, right? Yeah, speed. Okay, I want to prioritize speed. Actually, maybe power, because I think it's going to be really easy to get speed. Not so sure about the power aspect. Yeah, let's heal. Okay. Doing well, had the best run of my life in Uber today. Nice, love to hear that. Yeah. Sounds good, yeah. Curious to hear who it was and like how that went. Might be useful for Capricorn CM if you want to check her out. Yeah, no, I'd definitely be interested. I'm still trying to really figure out like what the best builds are, but it's just like, but I'll have to take a look into that. Like I said, I did some research. I didn't do amazingly a lot. All the guys that I used to use have become so useless now, so I'm just like, now I have to do my own research instead of relying on other people. But maybe that's a good thing at the end of the day, because it means that I can don't have to rely on one person for all my information. Then again, even then, like I was kind of still relying on my info from playing this game in Japanese, whereas like, you know, in the Japanese version, because it's like, oh yeah, I remember that this was good, and like this is good. Obviously things have kind of changed with a little bit of the guts rework and stuff, but it's still mostly the same, so it's like you still kind of are pretty, you know, if you've been through it once, you kind of already know, so kind of helps in that regard, have some experience. At least that's what I tell myself. That's how I'm still doing decently well in some of the CMs. But ooh, let's go with that. Nice. Prize perfect. Practice perfect code. Alright, let me take. Actually, let me hold on. Oh, thank you for the wit. Okay, let me. We'll take a look. Yeah, sorry. I don't know why I had to check real quick. I was like, uh-oh, is that the right one? All right. Type that into the young Search bar. Oh, that tree. Oh wait, no, that's not that one. Sorry, I'm stupid. Wait, is that the right one? Yeah, practice card. Yeah, practice partner code. Yeah, see, I'm very stupid. Practice partner. I'm trying to remember. How's that again? You can see how many times I played this game. That's my club. Race. You're so right. You're so right. You're so right. Yeah, I don't usually have to do that, so practice. You're so correct. So you can see, because this is the first time I've been in this screen. Wow, that's crazy. Practice partners. Alright. Okay, here we go. There it is. Okay. 830 320 196. Search. Oh, yeah, that is pretty good. Nice. Got the S pace. Yeah, that's pretty good. Good for you. And it's, oh wow, I didn't even triple S, double S. Nice, nice. If I had to be really nitpicky, I wish it was an S sprint, but like, you know, at that point, this is really, really good. Like, I haven't even gotten an S rank in any of mine, so the fact that you got an SS rank is pretty damn good. So, it's all good. Also, yeah, no S turf, so that's a little bit oof, but what can you do? You know, you can't have everything you ask for. Don't let perfect be the enemy of good, as they say. It's still pretty good. I take that. Well, yeah, I'd take that. I would be a little miffed that there's no S turf or S sprint, but I had to go into Capricorn today. That's pretty good. I'm gonna rest here. I'm not gonna risk it. I almost never risk it. I always choose the second option. Though I think the one time that I ended up risking it, choosing the first option, I got the bad option. So I was like, okay, well, no date events during that run. That was a rip. Team power went up. Great. Okay. Do I want to start? Yeah, let's start getting some of these skills, but maybe wait until we get some more discounts. I'll wait until, actually, you know what? No. I'll wait until the first inherit event and hopefully get some of those discounts. I highly doubt it. I don't think I'd really ever get discounts. Okay, I love getting not first place. That's fine. Same, I did gamble at the beginning, but I need consistency. Right, it's just like, yeah, if you're trying to train for runs, it's just like you might as well take the certain option over the gamba. There's already enough gambling in this game that it's just like I don't need any more than I already have. Sprint corner. Ooh, sprint corner is perfect. Let's take that. Alright, here's our first chance at the S rank for sprint and turf. Drum roll. And we don't get it, of course. Yep. Sounds about right. I love that. Okay. Great. Yeah, I don't know. I'm so used to the Japanese version where it's just like I feel like 75% of the time I usually get like an S. But then again, like my parents are usually pretty like 9-star sprint. But then again, like the parent I have right now, at least I think, yeah, this one I have has 9-star sprints. So, you know, but I guess the other parent doesn't have any sprint. So there is that to trade off. I think we got everybody up to Friendship Rainbow fun times. So that's fine, that's all good. Now, I think I just want to focus on trying to get stats. Or, no, just kidding. Okay, I forgot. Winning ticket. Oh, ticket, you crazy. Chikezo, you crazy emotional character, you. Alright, Bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. Please get first place. Thank you. I don't think there was a single sprint sparking my parents because I need 7 medium for the Taiki secret event. Right, yeah, no, I forgot. Yeah, that was a thing. Yeah, I mean, that's one thing where it's just like, it's like, even within my parents, I didn't really have that many good like sprint parents, because the one I'm bringing right now is a Taiki, or not Taiki, is a the El Condor Pasta, but like her, if you, it's just like 1-star wit, that and that, and it's just like big oof. But the reason why I'm bringing her is because she has a turf inherit, so it's like I might as well just, I'll take the hit on the stats and I'll just take the inherits there. How to sub-parent? I'm scared. Yeah, I didn't have any other option. Well, not that I didn't have any other. I didn't have any good options, right? I'm not somebody who builds parents, so I'm just like, I kind of just YOLO it pretty much. I'm scared. You should be scared. That's the secret skill that you need to bring to all your CMs is Haru Urara. It's just like Urara will reign supreme over everybody. That's the secret. What you gotta do, you gotta build an Urara. Oops, you gotta build an Urara as a front runner and then just have her just wreak havoc. That's the winning strat right there. I have 0 pasta parents as well, so I feel you. If you have 1 parent that might work, I can send it for you if you wanna. Yeah, I mean, if she has good sparks, then maybe. But I already have a few pasta parents, and then I think I'm more focused on some of the other parents I don't have, like the Halloween Super Creek and like the Narita Brian. I think I have 1 with her. So I think ideally the ones I want to borrow are the ones I don't have. But I might take a look and see. Yeah. I'll take a look at that later. I might just rest here because I don't really like any of these options. Yeah, it's just probably worth look just saying. Oh yeah, for sure. I think I'll do that after the summer training. I'm just saying, like, I think I might. But again, yeah, it depends on what sparks you have. If you have 9 stars sprint sparks, then hell yeah. But I don't know. We'll see. Let's do that. And then I want to do guts here. Guts, overpower. Thank you. I don't really like any of these options, and that's a 25%. I don't really like resting this much into summer trainings, but like, that's not really worth it. We'll do it. Okay. Okay. Summer training done, and oh, Bakshin, thank you for showing up with your turbo sprint. Love that. Okay. Yeah, I'll take a look. All I gotta say is yes, sparks for sure. Oh, well, let's take a look. Let's see what we got here. Show me your moves. Sometimes you have to rest summer. Oh yeah, I'm just saying I don't really like doing it too many times just because like you get a lot more oh, race. Sorry. Sorry. Practice. Practice partners. Search. When it comes to inherit, I think my mind just goes to, oh, friend, you know, because that's usually how it goes. But remember that that's always not the case. 2083 search. Is that right? Wait, I think I chose the wrong one. Wait, 290837005. Alright. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about an El Condor Pasta parent. Okay, no, but that's interesting. Okay, with late surgery, with sprint, with something. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Long stint. I mean, one thing, holy shit, that's a lot of white skills. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. I mean, that's pretty interesting. Also, yeah, told you she had sparks. You weren't kidding. That's a lot of sparks. Damn. Okay. I think even compared to some like my recent Japanese parents, that's pretty comparable, to be quite honest. That's a lot. Jeez. All right. Well, that'll be interesting. Okay. Okay. Should probably get this winning ticket up a little. Well, nah. Screw a winning ticket. We'll just we'll wait until she gets into a better position. All I need is to repeat that, but get like a 3 all blue. Oh yeah, yeah. Easy. You just need everything to line up, and then all the RNG work, and it'll be perfect. Is what I keep telling myself. But no, that's also some of the fun of playing. Fun, sure. That's some of the yeah, sure. Fun about playing this game is yeah, parent building. You know, it's just like preparing for CMs, getting ready for all of that, getting all the good parents. I say fun with hesitation just because I don't really do parent building. I think I said that before, but like it's just like it's never been something I've really focused on. I just kind of eventually stumble into good parents, especially in the Japanese side of things. And then eventually we do get an event where you can actually increase the number of stars in your factors. Although I think it's not the white factors, but like the other ones, like the blue, red, or blue, pink, green, that kind of thing. And we are now at the point in the Japanese server where we get that event every month. So it's actually really easy now just to create like just good enough parents, and then have them sort of get better through the inheritance event. The Tachyon, what is it called? Like the Tachyon, it's the Tachyon event. That's pretty much what it was. So I don't remember when we get that. I think that's gonna be a little bit before the English version gets it, but I mean, who knows? With the amount of stuff that they've been accelerating, I wouldn't be surprised if they do end up bringing that in a bit early, just because that might be nice to have. But yeah, it makes parent building a little bit easier, so that's good. I saw one time they were playing JP and they could re-roll their sparks. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I forgot about that. Yeah, you can re-roll your sparks. And then I think it's for a cost though. I think it's like you only use up like energy, so it's like 30 energy, so like the same amount of energy you'd use for a run. This is totally worth it. I'm gonna go first. Okay. And yeah, it's pretty nice if you're like, oh, this sucks. Let's re-roll it, and then it's just like you can just use 30 energy to redo all that. Isn't there a power or not power? Yeah, energy, please. I don't really care about this card. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I never use it, but I mean, if you're rolling for parents, it's really nice, just because then you can just, especially if you're somebody who's been playing the game for a while and you have like tons of the energy boost up, like kind of the carrot juice thing, like items or whatever, and then you don't have to worry about really using up energy. I mean, if you're somebody who's just starting out and you don't have that much, then maybe it might be a bit harder, but it's still really nice just to have that option. So yeah, that's just yet another way they make it easier to build parents in this game. Because right now, at least on the English side of things right now, it's still kind of a grind. You have to get everything to line up. Alright. GG's. Good stuff. And a win. Alright, doing good on the Unity Cup side of things, so I don't have to worry too much about that. So now, yeah, at this point, don't have to really prioritize that, and more prioritizing the Friendship Rainbow trainings. And I forgot how long this specific conversation is. Okay. Yeah, that's another thing I kind of wish they'd implement soon on the Japanese side, or not Japanese, the English side, is the quick skip. Cause even with the quick skip right now, it still takes a little bit of time because it goes, you know, it's just like, oh, it cycles through all of this nice hot springs. It cycles through all of this conversation, but like on the Japanese side, just immediately like it just goes like, you know, oh, it skips immediately to the end. So it saves a lot of time in the long run, but maybe we'll get that eventually. Save some time. It would be nice if we can implement that before the next scenario, especially because, man, the next scenario... Well, actually, that's probably not going to save that much time in the long run. Because the races are really what's going to be the energy draining there. And that's not going to be fixed with that. The quick skip. I am not looking forward to the Mant scenario. I can tell you right now, from my experience playing in the Japanese version, I did not enjoy it. It was a huge... Like, a lot of people stopped playing that game just because of how long every run took. And I'm not looking forward to have to go through all that again. We love the hot spring, we sure do. It's funny because on the Japanese version, the most recent scenario is just a hot spring event. So I always find it funny that it's like, oh, the hot spring is the grand ticket, when it's just like you go to the hot spring pretty much like 2 times a month. And it's just like, why are you so excited for this? But I need some sleep. Good luck with Conan. Appreciate it. It's yeah, good to chat. Hope you have a good night, and yeah, it's thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you again soon. All right. I mean, so far I think we're doing pretty well. I'm just a little bit worried about... Well, I don't know what I'm worried about. I know what I'm worried about. The next Inherited event that's about to come out. And see if I can get the S stats that I want. Can we get the S? These are the questions we have. I think, yeah, it's going to come up right now. So... Drum roll as we now get to the 3 goddesses events, the inheritance event, whatever you want to call it, the inspiration, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what it's officially called. I mean, inspiration, I guess. That's what just showed up there. Oh, cool, awesome. I love that. Hey, at least we got one hint for the El Contrapasa skill, but also screw me, I guess. Alright, well, that's fine. This is just a test run anyway. I highly doubt that this was going to be the one I bring to the CM. I mean, heck, we still don't even have ticket available for... Oh, there we go. She gets in. There we go. Finally got it. And lose energy there. Okay. Okay, so now that that's all over, let me start getting these available. And then Professor Curvature... I'll wait a little bit for that. Nimble Navigator, Ramp Up, Prepare to Pass, Turbo Sprint. I'm gonna wait a little bit just because I really want... We'll see. I highly doubt I'm gonna get any discounts on these, but I'll wait until the end, and I'm still waiting anyway, so it's just like I don't really need the skills. Ooh. Ooh, I'ma just do one of these. Okay. Lovely. Oh, at least we have fine motion here to save the day a little bit. Okay. This is one of these situations when I think Rico might be good, because these are not good options. Yeah, we'll go Rico here. And I also have like just barely like that little gap in energy that this will help with. There we go, good. Like where healing is just not a good option because it's gonna max out. Okay. Head on. Oh, we got head on. Apply directly to the forehead. Nice. Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. Head on. Apply directly to the forehead. Man, those commercials were so annoying. Actually, just saying that unlocked a deep memory within me of me hating those commercials. Back before I even hated commercials to begin with. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. Back when there were commercials that I just hated. I just hate all commercials, I think, nowadays, though. Alright. But yeah, I remember because growing up, I think before I go to school, I watched the Weather Channel for whatever, I guess just to see what the weather is going to be. And I remember that was one of the commercials that would show up during those programs, and it's like, oh yeah, it's just like I remember, man, it's just mute that shit, just like a first time I would do that. It's like, yeah, I totally just want to listen to this over and over and over again. This is definitely what I want to do with my life. Okay. We got that. That's good. Unless we get a good sprint, or not sprint, wit. We don't. Oh, that's good. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, you know what? It's kind of lining up. It's kind of working. I don't think we're gonna get in the... Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Hold on. We might be cooking. It's too bad we don't have S anything. This is already a dead run because of that, but... Okay, that's not helpful. But we might be cooking, question mark? Just do that. The nice thing about Cotton is that she does end her career, or in terms of required races, with the sprinter stake. So that's nice because I don't have to worry about like some of the late races taking over, and we can get some good training in. Okay, so that's done. We're done there. We're good. Now I can focus on training and hopefully getting the goodest current that we can get. Of ammo. I will say, okay, hold on. Yeah, okay, thank you. I will say, actually no, that I was debating whether or not I might need more speed cards, but I think we should still be fine with just the 2 that I have right now, because we're still getting pretty close to max, and we still got some turns left, so I am slightly optimistic that we should be good there. Okay. And then... yeah, then, man, you know what? Things are actually lining up pretty well. We are getting some decently good orangey. I don't know why the hell I pronounce it like that, but that's how I'm pronouncing it now, is Arng. Ring. We're getting some good rain. Yeah, that's what we call it. That's what everyone loves to call it, is rain. I'm gonna do something that may be really questionable, but I'm gonna do one of these because I want to get that mood up a little bit. I have some energy that's just barely there, and then I know I have one more turn, but I'm ideally hoping that we get a good wit training here. Nope. Okay, well, you know what? I can't complain about that. Okay, so speed's actually pretty close, so I don't have to worry too much about the speed training. I focus on power and wit, and then hopefully we get something good there. Okay, let's now that this is Zenith, let me see what we got here. That's good. That's good. That's good. I mean, I think we still have a pretty good team regardless, so I don't really think I need to change anything, but just in case. Oh, but there's gotta be a better ice shower, right? Or there's gotta be a better option than that. Probably. Yeah, what the hell? There's a B right there. Fuku Kitaru. Here's what I might do. Hold on. 6, 2. None of you are good on medium, right? Bamboo memory, actually. But like, I might replace her. I know why the game is not using the Biko Pegasus. It's because she has Mile B, but like, that's not... When the skills are that decently better, I think I'll just go over that. So yeah, then just change that. In fact, if anything, Jordan's a B in long, right? Yes, okay, that's not much better. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch them. Because we have we have the aces here, Stay and Sky. Oh yeah, Kita's got it. Okay, so we should be good there. Okay. Yeah, I usually just let it do auto run just because it's usually pretty good anyway, but like when it comes to the final race, I do want to at least try and get the most optimal team, because you never really know. Like you saw I got all double circles there, but like you never really know. See, look at that, I barely almost won. Just crazy times. Okay, but... And maybe I would have won more better if I still kept my default team, but I'm not gonna take that risk. Okay. Weird. Let's see what we got. Okay, well, it's only gonna be that, I guess. I'm a little bit hesitant to take this because, well... 1440. Actually, no, let's take this. Because even if I take this, or if I don't take this, I don't think I'm gonna reach the 1200 limit. So, and that's crazy to say, because, like, man, we skyrocketed past that in the Japanese version. 1200 is not the limit, not even close to being the limit anymore. Now we're at like 1800, 1600. It's like, man, crazy times in the Japanese world. At this point, I kind of want to go for wits. Yeah, let's do that, I guess. Okay. And then I'm hoping that we get a little bit more wit, but that's still decent enough, I guess. Is that going? Okay. And then, oh, why is okay? It's just gonna really focus on the on the speed, huh? Okay. Well, that's not too bad actually. Yeah, we'll do that. Perfect. Okay. And then. Get there. Yeah, I should still win, I think, even if we have the Zenith members here. Little Coco and Bitter Glassy, which is Bitter Glass, but I'd have to double check the katakana again, because I think it's Bitter Glass. It's funny I say that because, and this is not even related at all, but when the Lark scenario came out on Japanese, everybody thought, because it's the katakana for one of the NPCs was like Venus Park, so everybody thought it's like Venus Park, as in like P-A-R-K, and then it comes out like some merchandise comes out with her official English name, and it's actually supposed to be P-A-Q-U-E-S, but it's still pronounced Park, but it's just like, you know, it's just like, oh, Venus Park, you know, the weird French pronunciation. So sometimes katakana can betray us. Okay, time to. I think this is the first time I got in the hot spring with the cotton, so let's see what this is all about. What kind of emotional manipulation are we going to get into here? Let's find out. There we go. There's something. There's that. Oh, I forgot they don't remove their ear covers and stuff. They do in the Japanese version now, but not really in the English version. Okay, well, that's fine. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yes, that is correct. Hey, look, she's actually self-aware. She actually knows. No, I already knew this before. That she has some self-awareness about her whole cute act. You know, it's a whole kind of thing there. What song is this? Oh, Girls Legend U. I was like, what song is this? I know this is an instrumental version of something, but... Don't stop till finish. Okay, yeah. Well, that's cute. That was actually kind of a nice, like, kind of dive into her, like, character, being like, oh yeah, I know that I can be, like, kind of yeah, that's what literally she said, self-centered, like, oh, you know, kind of playing on this whole character, like, being a bit kind of cloying in that sense, but that's okay, because that's who I am, and that's how we ended up with this. Okay, well, not too shabby overall, things considered, that's pretty good, so, okay, hold on. Let's get the skills we want, which is this one, this one, this one, actually no, not this one, maybe that one, but that's not really what we, this one especially. Anything else? Let me pull up that site again just to make sure. Okay, so we have, yeah, turbo sprint. Let me add that over here. Turbo sprint, twin turbo sprint. Okay. So that's the ones I have right now. Should I just confirm? I'll just confirm that right now because that's good. Okay, so we're good there. Professor of Curvature. Do I have enough for that? Barely, but then that's it. So, I mean, I think that's honestly still fine. Yeah, just keep that, and then yeah, that's it. So, right-handed. Nah, it's left-handed, so that's the wrong direction. Oh well. Maybe I could have gotten the head on, but. No, I think that's fine. That should be fine. Okay. That's pretty good. Pretty good first start. And look at that. It's an A+. Okay. Pretty good. Now, I don't think that's the best Karen I made, but it's still pretty good. Still decent enough. Yeah, third place. We can definitely do better, but we got plenty of time to kind of again, get this all perfected, you know, polish it up. But I think we got a good foundation, and we'll kind of continue on from there. Let me get my gems. Now, oh, look at that. Now it's 641 gems. Amazing. That's what we love to see. And I think this event gallery is going to be my cotton. I think that's going to be the hot spring I just got, right? The answer to that question is yes, it is. See, told you. First time I gotten that. Awesome. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna switch over to. Let me switch over to Oguri. I think it's gonna be kind of the same, because Oguri is also gonna be. I'm gonna try and train her as a pace chaser, so it's gonna be kind of similar. Having said that. Now here's where I'm a little bit debating about, because like if I use this Super Creek, I'm only gonna get her to B sprint, and like I'm worried because like you see how hard it is for me to already get the inheritance event to actually get any like pink factors, so I'm just kind of worried about not having that be a route out of the gate, which means I might have to go with El Condor Pasa instead. Or not that one, this one. And then choose like a Bakshino. Because I think at the end of the day, we really do want an El Condor Pasa. Like that is #1 skill we want to take. This Super Creek Halloween version is kind of more of a nice to have. It kind of is in the border between nice to have and like required, but I think it's more the former, so if we have to choose between these two, I probably want to go with this El Condor Pasta, shake that, and then have to maybe just go with a Bakshino and just hope for the best. Does this have turf? No. Okay. I might try and find a Bakshino or like somebody that has like both turf and sprint, because I don't want it to just be sprint. And if that's the case, then again, I don't really have that many options. I mean, let's see, this one, pace medium, that's not helpful. How about this one? Sprint, front runners. Okay, wait, hold on, wait. No, okay, hold on. What about you? Turf, medium. Not helpful. Not very helpful. What about you? Sprint, mile. No. Is there anybody that has sprint and turf? The answer to that question may surprise you or not, because that answer is probably no. Okay. Let me think. Turf is honestly as good as S short, so like that's why I'm like really. You know what? Oh wait, but then this ruins the. Wait, no, wait. Is this the cutting I just made? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. This could actually maybe work. That could actually work. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with this one. It has some turf, which isn't going to be probably enough, but... And I know the overall parent is really sucky because I think it's just 1-star inherits. 1-1-1, but... Who the frick cares? We just take that. Okay, yeah, so that's good. And then, in terms of card composition, I think it's more the same, so it's going to be same here, so same cards. I think that worked fine the first time. Let's get this bread. Okay. Time to build a sprint Oguri cap. Because why the hell not? Because we have no Ines, let's go for the next best thing. Not really, but like the next best character that is one of my favorites that also happens to be at least semi-viable for sprint. It's not going to be like a G sprint where I'm forcing myself to, you know, have to bash myself against the head sort of thing. We will go with that. Man, time flies when you're having fun doing Umamusume. We're already almost at 2 hours. We'll probably go for this one, and then maybe I might do a Bakushin, and then maybe just end it there. I know, it always feels like whenever I do these, like, CM runs, I only really do, like, a couple. I only really do a little bit. I don't really do that many. Mainly because I feel like I just drag things on a little bit, but... That's fine, we still got some time. Although I definitely do need to do a few... I need to do a lot more off-stream grinding than I did for the previous CMs that I've been doing, so... Let's try and get that squared up in a way. Let me just get Rico into a picture here. There we go. Ooh, yes, this is... Thank you, Rico. Very helpful. The funny thing is, now I can actually train her into a... Oh, do I want to... Let's do this one. We can't tell her to not eat. This is the fatty affectionate of Umamusume. We gotta let her eat. In fact, every time that the plus 10 or plus 30 energy event comes up, I almost always choose the plus 30 energy. Even if it's not, even if I have full energy, I'm like, I gotta let her do it. It's just, I can't tell her no, you know? It's just like, what kind of trainer am I if I'm just gonna be like, no, you cannot, you know? Not Oguri Caps trainer, that's for sure. Wait, no, that's the plus 2 mood, right? Yeah, okay. This one. Although I really don't need stamina, but I guess I'll take it. Where are my spirit boosts? Well, I guess I'll just take this one. If there's no spirit boost, I might as well go for the one that has the most peeps. Guts it is, I guess. Alright, well, Vice is good. You are peak. Cap as in peak, as one might say. Oh, I gotta change your strategy to a pace. Gotta run over to do that later. Because I'm not going to be training her as a late surger. It is viable for some... It is viable in some situations, but I'm just like, I usually train her as a pace rather than a late, just because I feel like it's less susceptible to like being blocked and all that stuff, and I feel like she has more of a better kit for pace anyway, so it's like, I might as well just go for that. Ooh, that's not worth it. Let's just do one of these bad boys. Ooh, thank you. Now we do one of these. I have energy, so try and get Bakshin up to Friendship Rainbow. One of these is guts, one of these is stamina, right? Holy shit, how did I know that? So I was actually kind of guessing about that, but okay. One of those. Again, I've been playing or doing a lot of these runs to the point of where I kind of memorize some of most, if not most of the options, because they almost always show up at some points. Ooh, I'll just take this. Oh, well that's just... the homesickness. That's fair. That's really fair. You know what the specific situation is now that I've actually read most of her story. So it's like, yeah, she's homesick. The clouds remind her of the people from back home, and then she gets moved down from that. We need team care. We need the no stopping me. That's 100%. Okay. Okay. Memes. I don't know why. I don't know why, but it felt right. Okay. Practice perfect. Because why not? Yeah, we'll do that. Get Kita-san up to speed. Speed, get it? Speed, because she's a speed support card. that was not planned, by the way. That was actually just a accidental pun. That was not something that I meant to actually say as a pun, but it worked out. Funny when that happens sometimes. All right, yeah. I know you need to raise. It's fine. Okay, let's see. What do we want to do? Probably rest. Yeah, we'll just rest. Oh, perfect. Just keep giving me the 70 energy. That's exactly what I want. What are you? What is this? The back late? She's not really gonna be towards the back, I think, so that's not gonna be useful. We'll just we'll take the L on the energy. Yeah. I know. Shut up. Do I want to? Yeah. Well, yeah. Let's just do it. If I get like 10th place in hopeful stakes, that's my, you know, it can happen, but I'm hopeful that that we'll do well on here. Okay, great. He didn't punish me for my puns. Thank you, Rudolph, for blessing me. See, the more puns you make, the more you get the blessings from Rudolph, and then you that's how you do well. Gotta make as many puns as possible while you're playing this game. Especially if you're training simply Rudolph. Oh, look at that. They already know to put Oguri in Sprint. That's actually kind of funny. Well, mainly because there's really not that many Sprint candidates in the initial first stages. Like, it's really just Taiki. Unless you bring, like, you know, somebody like this case, like you have the Bakshin here. But yeah, it's really just Taiki, so... You know, it's nice when you're training a sprinter and you can just kind of have her... Oh, look at that. That's funny. It's Tamamo and Turbo, because I think normally that'd be Tamamo and Oguri, but obviously I'm training Oguri, so... That's a replacement. Replacement theory. Bad. Never say that again. There, we got Kanin to join us. That's nice, I guess. Let's get some energy in ya. There we go. I wish this gave you energy, but you know what? We can't get everything we want in life, so... I did stretch. Oh! Damn it. I mean, you know what? Even if it's stamina, that's really... we take those. We take those here. And we got D. Power or guts, right? Yeah. I'll take guts. Let's see. One of these situations when I think I'm gonna go... Oh, it's actually kind of... Do I want to just do... Nah, we'll do Rico Recreation, or Rico Date, as I like to call it, the date events. Even though I don't think they're really dates, but they kind of are, if you really think about it. I don't remember. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. Actually, that worked out. I probably would have chosen that option anyway. Let's go with this one. C for speed. C for clever girl. I don't. Why is it the first thing I think of? Okay. C for cookie. C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. C is for cookie. And now we got D-Wit. And I think that is enough. Just kidding. Don't need one more. Okay. Yeah. Let's get some guts in ya. Get some of your guts. Show me your guts. Questionable content from Shino the Penguin. Okay. Get me more of that. Get Yukino in play, and then winning tickets and inspiration. Okay, here we go. Drum roll, please, as we hope we get something good here. Nope. I mean, we did get a few. What did we get? We got a few. We got a few hint levels for some of this stuff. I mean, we got Taiki's unique, which isn't really that helpful, but that's there, I guess. So you know, that's cool. Do I risk it for the brisket? Yes. Yes, I do. Oh man, I could really go for some good brisket. Not right now, because I'm still kind of full from the katsu I had. But brisket's nice, you know. If there's one thing about living in LA, it's actually no. If there's one thing in general, it's like I kind of wish I lived in a good place, a place that had a lot of good barbecue. But you know, it's a trade-off for the fact that there's so much good food and cuisine over here that, you know, even if the barbecue's not amazing, there's still some good places, decent places. If I really want to get good barbecue, I can always just go travel over to those areas and experience the racism and all. No, I'm just kidding. And just get some barbecue there. But I'm good. I don't need to go to a place just for the food. That seems like that'd be kind of a waste. Probably might just be a byproduct of something else. But or I guess I could just make my own. That's always another option. You can always just make your own brisket. That's maybe a bit of a challenge, but it's a challenge I'm willing to take, you know? I'm willing to do it. There are some foods that I generally don't really, or foods that I'm okay with paying a lot for. Not a lot, but like a good amount. Just because I know that the effort that you need to like prepare it and make it and all that stuff is like really high. I'm thinking something like kimchi. Kimchi's honestly like a pretty good example. Making kimchi is a laborious task. Like you have to do the whole process with like salt brining with the Napa cabbage. You need to you know, then you have like the spice mix that you need to prepare, and then you need to like coat all of the cabbage with that mix, and you usually have to have like a whole like kind of swimming pool ass size big like container to contain all of the stuff so that you can have it. It's a whole process. So at that point, I'd rather just buy my own kimchi and just be like, yeah, we're done with that, you know. And not most of it, but there's a good amount of kimchi store bought, store brand like kimchi out there that's pretty good for what it is. So you know, it's just like it's not really worth. Or maybe it isn't, that's not worth the extra effort for some people, but at least for me, I'm just like, yeah, I'd rather not put that much effort into something that I like. I like kimchi, don't get me wrong. As a proud Korean penguin, of course I love kimchi, but like, I don't love it that much. So it's just like, you know, I'll just buy from the store. You know, it's one of those things. And there's other examples of that. It's just like, you know, foods that I really like. Like I love katsu, you know, it's one of my favorite foods. But like, that kind of borders along the food like line of food where it's like, it's kind of a little bit of a pain to make because you have to do the whole preparation of like pound your meat, bread your meat, fry your meat, eat your meat, and yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, maybe in a special occasion, maybe I might want to do that, but if it's like, you know, getting back home from work and it's just like I'm tired, I don't really want to, you know, have to put that much effort into the cooking, so that's when I'll just buy from the restaurants. And lucky for me, today I found a pretty good place, so I will definitely be going back for more of it, because, oh, it was so good. The curry, not so much, but I mean, they're not known for their curry, they're more known for their katsu, so it's fine, you know? Katsu, yeah, we'll get some good katsu. It's funny, because the location of that place is like in a random strip mall, but it's just like, it's good. It's really good. Like, I'd highly recommend it, if I can say the place, which I'm not going to, because I don't want to bring any more attention to the place than it's already pretty busy as is. I'm not going to bring more attention to the many viewers I have out there. Nah, but it's good, yeah. Also, location doxing-ish reasons, so I'm not going to really go tell about where it is and all that, because it is kind of close to where I live, so yeah. But it was good. It was really good. I kind of want to go for Rico here unless there's a good... Ooh, yeah, Rico. Not a good stat gain anyway. That's more for just the spirit gauges, but I don't really care about that too much. Like, that shouldn't just override any of my other options there. Ooh, okay, yes please. I'm not even gonna look at my other options. That's 100% what I want. Alright. Yes, power to the people. GameStop. GameStop. What a interesting case study of a company, and also of just like stock culture in general, because like the whole like kind of meme stock didn't start with them, but it definitely kind of hit them pretty well. It's just like that whole shenanigans, and they're still going. I think for the most part they've kind of rebranded into like a more general like nerd goods store where they don't just sell video games, they sell like all like different like merchandise and stuff. I guess it's kind of working for them, maybe. I haven't really seen otherwise, but it's just like it seems like they're doing okay-ish, so you know, I guess if it works, it works. But I just find it really funny that they transitioned into something that's a bit more like kind of like, oh, general, like buy your like plushies and like your like your figures here. I've seen people buy figures from GameStop, and it's just like that's random. I mean, I've seen people buy figures from freaking like Ross Dress for Less or whatever. It's like a discount store for like shopping for like clothes and stuff, and they have figures there too. And it's just like, what? That's a random ass place to buy figures, but you know, if they have them, I guess. But it's just like kind of funny to me. Man, speaking of figures, man, I have a few figures that I'm still... Well, I mean, obviously, the whole idea with figures and the pre-orders and waiting for that, so... There's that aspect of it, but there's one figure that I've just been waiting... And I know the reason why it's not showing up, it's because it is one of those 18+ figures, and I made the unfortunate mistake of buying it from Ami, because that's usually where I buy most of my figures, but... Unfortunately, there's still the whole tariffs issue, and unfortunately for them, I mean they've been it's been a few months now at this point where they've finally figured out like how to ship to the United States, but like with the 18+ figures they still can't do that because of the like policies and stuff. So it's like there's still like that's still in the limbo. Well, I'm just, you know, I have a figure that was supposed to come in September. That still hasn't arrived yet, which you know what, I'm patient. I'm a patient lad. I don't actually really care that I'll wait, you know, I'm not gonna complain to them yet. If it's gonna be like, I don't know, maybe if it gets to like later in the year, like if it's gonna be like a year since maybe like September, August, and it still hasn't shown up, then I might complain, but I'm fine with just waiting. You know, it's not a figure I really want. It's an interesting figure. I'll give it. I'm not gonna go into description about it because like I don't really need to and I don't want to. But let's just say it's a bit one of those that you don't really want to show to people. To like a random person that you may have just met or whatever. Maybe if it's like, oh, your friends who may understand, maybe, but it's just like, It's like, why do you have this figure? It's like, yeah. One that I wouldn't want to show my mom, that's for sure. And generally my mom's been pretty receptive of most of my figures. Even the St. Louis ones that don't have, that are barely clothed. Although I don't think she really likes that one, to be honest. Yeah. But other than that, I mean, I do have a few Gagama's figures that are on their way. There's the, I think I got the Ume one, the Ume, the school outfit Ume. I also got the first single Ume and Saki, just because I really love Saki's song and her outfit too. That's a really good outfit. So even though Saki's not necessarily my favorite character, but it's like, yeah, I might as well get that figure. It's a really good outfit, and I got it from a place that got the alternate faceplates. So it's actually not AmiAmi, it's actually a different site. I think it's the official Kotobukiya site, that the manufacturer that's making the figures, so I got it from them. So the official USA store or whatever. But hopefully that's coming soon. I don't know when that's actually supposed to come out, but that may be coming out soon. I'd have to double check. But yeah, that's those are on their way. And then I know I'm still waiting for a Temari figure. I think they've released prototypes, but I haven't seen like the fully painted version yet. And maybe I might even get the Misuzu too, because that outfit's also really nice. Even if I don't really love her character that much. So yeah, that's pretty much it in the world of figure. I'm trying not to buy too many figures. I'm really picky when it comes to figures, just because I don't want to buy so many, like, because figures are expensive, yo, and like, so I try to be a bit more like really picky. Like if the face of a figure looks slightly off to me, then I'm just like, nah, I'm not gonna buy it, even if it's a character I really like. So, and I did end up breaking the rule that like, oh, don't buy a figure from a franchise that you've never interacted with, which I did follow to a point, but I caved and bought Azure Lane, like St. Louis figures, because I really, that outfit is iconic, and if you know what I'm talking about, it's like, you know, but like, yeah, that outfit is quite the stunner for sure, in lack of a better term. I completely forgot about this requirement, so I should have done some races in hindsight, instead of just doing trainings, but we'll just get these out of the way. We'll get the Yasudakin, and I think that should be good. I only need to do 2, right? Yeah, 2, okay. So, we're good there. Goal has been achieved. Okay, in terms of how we're doing right now, though, I'd say not as good as what we were having with Karin, Kurin. I mean, technically it's Karin-chan, but like, Kurin, whatever, you know, same. Hopefully we get a little bit better. Hey, look, speaking of Kurin, there she is. With their BS rating. No, stop, what are you doing? Oh, I know this team. This is the Nigeki, the Frontrunner sisters, or whatever the hell, the Runaway sisters. That's what I think the English translation is. The Nigeki sisters, featuring Suzuka. I see they're missing 2 members, because I think I have Falcon and I think I have Bourbon in my team, so I stole them from what should be here. But yeah, that should be Inez, Suzuka, Maruzensky, Bourbon, and Falco. The good old idol group. The Umadol group, sorry. Okay, well, fuck me. This is what I get for stealing their members, I guess. Yeah, that happens sometimes. NBD. No big deal. Yeah, I definitely need to get the power still a bit iffy, and then obviously the weight's also a bit iffy, so that'll help. That helps. Yep. My ideal is to get speed, power, and weight all up to max, which is a tall task, I realize, but we're trying our darndest. Also, I just realized, what is Oguri? Okay, oh, it's kind of an inverse of Kaden. It's a 20 speed, 10 power instead of 10 power, or 20 power, 10 speed. It's kind of funny, actually. This is late August. Okay, so yeah, let's just do this. Yeah, what's best here? Oh. Now, do I continue? Yeah, let's just do it. I know, I'm max energy, that's such a stupid idea, but it's for canon, it's for the sake of consistency. I gotta get Oguri to, I gotta let Oguri eat, you know, instead of let blank cook, it's let Oguri eat. It's, sorry. Okay. Yeah, just, you know, you gotta be consistent, you know, you can't just, can't force them to not eat. What are you, you're a monster if you're gonna do that. So power, or not power, speed's looking good. Maybe if, like 1 or 2 good trainings away from getting that to max. Everything else is pretty iffy. I also just realized I did not pay attention to the last Inherit event. Did we get S anything? I didn't even see. I don't think so, but let's check. Nope. Wonderful, I love that. Okay, let's just do... Oh, right, I didn't take the Super Creek. I was like, where's the Super Creek one? I was like, I forgot I didn't have that. Body and Mind. Anything else? The answer is head on, apply directly to her forehead. I'll do that. And then maybe I might have to focus on non-speed. Ooh, that's tempting. But I think I'll just go for this. And then heal. And then get ready for the post-Ura final stuff. Well, that's just delightful. That's just peachy. That's also really lovely. I love that for me. Okay. Yeah, this one is also not going to be it, but at least this gives me a good idea of what to kind of expect, slash, not expect, but like kind of what to do moving forward. Like I think this is what I'll continue to kind of grind this out, and then maybe get something good before the CM starts, which we still have some time. When does the CM start actually? Anybody remember? Let me double check while we listen to this banging track, this banger of a track. When do you start Capricorn Cup? Let's find out. Capricorn is mid-February. Doesn't say specific date. Alright, we still got some. Damn, this was around the time. Jesus, okay, I'm like, this is around the time. I'm looking at the comments of this post, this Twitter post. This was around the time when they announced the whole AI shit, and everybody's just like, is this AI? It's just like, God, AI cannot die soon. Speaking of which, oh my god, I don't think I mentioned this, because this was just a what the hell is this on my screen? I just have a random black dot on my screen. Okay, that was just some dust or something. No, but I was... My work, I think I mentioned before, like my workplace is generally pretty slow to like, you know, accept new technology and all that. So I was like, oh, you know, we have all the AI tools banned and whatever. So I'm like, oh, thank goodness. But Unfortunately, my boss, not my manager, but my manager's manager, who is my boss on my team, is really gung-ho about this AI shit. So he's like, oh, we'll be the team that leads the AI charge, and we're gonna implement AI, we're gonna use AI in our daily workplace. And now apparently he got approval from the like the head, like the head honcho or whatever, because of course they be all for that shit. So now apparently we're gonna have to start using AI in our everyday processes, and I want to kill myself because of that, because fuck that shit. But I guess that's gonna be my life now. Yay! I'm a data analyst, but I have to use AI. I don't know what for. It's like, oh, how will this improve me? I don't fucking know. Like, it's like, I don't know, man. It just feels like my biggest myth with AI stuff, like Gen AI stuff, is really just like, it feels like you're just looking for a problem to solve rather than, you know, already having problems to kind of be like, oh, where can we fit AI, like, or like, how can AI help us with this? It's like, oh, we have this tool, this fancy shiny new tool called Gen AI. Let's just stuff it into everything, and like maybe that'll help solve it. And it's just like, no, that's not how that works. And it's just like, anyway, that's enough of my AI rant. But yeah, we got literally, like, my manager called us in just to be like, yeah, we're gonna have like a thing on Monday for the boss to be like, oh, like, share the findings from like some random AI bullshit conference they went to, and be like, oh, this is gonna be what we're gonna be putting our time into, and you get ready for that. So, and it's just like, oh yeah, so get ready for all that shit. I'm like, cool, I love that, thanks. I love Gen AI. It's my favorite thing in the world, said nobody ever. Anyway, so all to say, again, I've reiterated this before, but if Umamusume, if anything with regards to, like, you know, like art or like stuff or like stories or whatever gets touched by Gen AI, I'm quitting Umamusume the second that happens, just because. And I don't care the fact that I spent 5 years of my life playing this game, being invested in the franchise. If they even so far as to try and put any sort of Gen AI stuff into this, I'm out. Like, that's gonna be the end of it, because fuck that shit. I've even gone to the point of where I'm just committed. I'm not gonna be spending any money in the near future, because I'm just like, I'm cautiously optimistic, and I know it's really naive maybe, but like, I'm cautiously optimistic that with the negative attention they got, that maybe they'll be like, oh, maybe we shouldn't, you know, like, go so gung-ho in Gen AI for this stuff. But like, I doubt that's gonna happen. But so that's why I'm like, I pulled out all my subscriptions that I had for this game, and I'm not spending any money right now, not for the near future. Which is good for me, because obviously, you know, save money, but like, it's just like, yeah, like, because I had like a premium pass subscription, which was the thing that gives like 50 gems per day or whatever, and you get like 500 free gems. And I also am not doing the premium pass this time around, which is a Japanese only thing. It's like there's like a kind of a season pass sort of thing. It's like a monthly thing where it's like, you do, the more runs you do, you get points, and then with the points you get rewards and stuff. But there's like a separate premium tier that you pay for, that you can get better rewards as well, along with the other rewards that you default get, which I was willing to pay for, and I have paid for the entire time it's been available. But this time around, and it's already available for this month, because it starts around like later in the month, like the 20th day of each month. So it started like a few days ago, and I'm not gonna go for that this time around, and I don't think I'm gonna go for that for the future, just because, again, this whole Gen AI shit. So yeah, that's basically my. I know, it's like, oh, the whole right. You don't have to announce your whole shit like that, like you're the library or some shit like that. But it's just like, well, it's my stream and I can do whatever the hell I want. But no, it's just, it's, you know, it's something I can do. It's probably not going to mean anything in the long term, but it's something, and it helps in many ways. Like, well, not many ways. The main thing is it helps me save money, so there's that aspect of it. I just have to really hold true to my ideals, like, especially during this time when I do want Tamamo Cross. I really do want her, but like I don't have any gems right now. So it's like, do I go for the pull, like the free gems? And it's like, no, don't do it. So I'm not. I'm gonna hold fast and hope that we get some free pulls eventually, you know? Maybe. Anyway, I don't think we got Bakshino. Yeah, we didn't even get the Bakshino stuff, so that's kind of rip. I didn't get Bakshino skill. I don't even think I got Kita skill, right? I don't think I didn't. No, I didn't get corner professor of curvology or whatever the hell that's called. So this is a pretty rip run because we didn't even get a lot of the skills that we want. But I guess that's fine. This is already kind of a whatever run. This was not that good. In fact, I don't think this is even going to be an A+. Oh, actually, no. Just kidding. Just barely. But, alright. 3rd place. Actually, that's actually pretty bad. Or, that's pretty bad, actually. No, that's actually not that bad, is what I meant to say. Oh, cool. Okay. Good stuff. Let's see. What did I do? I think I got something from here. Oh, great. I love... Okay. I just need to do 5 more runs, and then I'll get the Arimakinen missions. Okay. So, now, here comes the big decision. Do I go for a front or a pace for Bakshino? Because whichever one I do is going to change the way I approach, I guess, how I build her. And for that matter, do I want to go with Bakshino or do I want to go with somebody else? Again, I don't really have that many other good options. Air Groove has the C rating. I mean, who else? I mean, everybody else has a G rating, right? I mean, Special Week has the F rating, and King Halo is also an option. Marzensky's an option. Psyche Shuttle, I guess, is an option, but like again, her unique is not that good for this course, so but she's also, I guess, one. But yeah, everybody else has a G rating. Oh wait, Symbol Rudolph has an E rating in Sprint. That's actually kind of interesting. I never knew that. Not that I really like Symbol Rudolph that much, so Oh, and Vice has a E rating in Sprint. Interesting. Gold City has an F rating. Tuscan Jordan has a G rating, F rating, G rating. Yeah, so don't really have that many good options in these parts. Oh, Maya has a D rating in Sprint. That's interesting. But yeah, I think we'll go Baksheen, and I kind of want to train her as a front runner. So if that's going to be the case, now I need to figure out what skills I want to choose for that, for a front runner. So don't mind me as I go back to my desktop screen and we'll go through a little bit more research as we try and get through this. So Sakura Baksheen O with these stats, this aptitude, we wanted to do as a front runner. I'm going to get rid of these just to kind of see what we got here. It's funny. Well, okay, no stop. I thought no stopping me is generally not a good skill for front runners. It's more anybody else that's really good for. But okay. These aren't really that applicable. Okay, El Condor Pasta skill is still pretty good, so we'll get that for us. Okay. Nimble Navigator. Nimble Navigator. What is Nimble Navigator? Hold on. Nimble Navigator is okay. Slightly increased maneuverability when the way ahead is blocked in the last sprint. Oh, it's no stopping me, but the I keep forgetting about that. It's no stopping me, but the white version of that. Okay. Escape Artist, Highlander, Professor Curvature taking the league staggering lead for Super Stand. Give Mummy a hug. Okay, so this one's still fun. So I might just go. Where's Give Mummy a hug? That one. Escape Artist. Okay. Escape Artist. I know that's a front runner stat only. Yeah, it's increased ability to go front of the mid race. This one is fast paced. Inus. Oh, an Inus. Okay. Suzuka. Don't I have that Suzuka card? Hold on. I think I have that Suzuka card actually. Hold on. Let me look into that. Real quick. I guess. I don't care. Okay. 1 second. I do have that Suzuka card, but I only have her as like a 0 limit broken, so that's not really that helpful. I do have, I mean, I obviously have this one, but like that's a stamina card, so that's not really that helpful. This one is the one they gave away for free with the most recent story. I kind of want to save my crowns for McQueen, honestly, to fully limit break her, so not really an option there. Wait, so Escape Artist is the... But either way, that's the support hint there. Okay. Helios. I have an idea. I could not borrow the Fine Motion card because I do have a copy of her. Instead, maybe I can borrow this Helios card. And get that. That could be an option. None of the other skills are really that good, but like considering how good that might be for this current situation, it's a safe bet, but it's not amazing because the maximum is like, yeah, but staggering lead. Hold on. Staggering lead. Increase ability to maintain the lead. Oh wait, she already has that. Okay. Whatever. Super stand, burning speed, nimble navigator. It's on. Early lead, early cuts, and body and mind. Okay. Okay. In that case, here's what I might do. Let me switch back into the game. In that case, I might. Well, first of all, let me switch this over. Okay, where's my cursed where's my cursed Pasa or Condor Pasa? Alcondre Pasa. Where is she? Is it this one? It's one of these. This one. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. Get that going. And then can I not? No, I can't. Okay, I forgot there's no saving like parents, unlike in Japanese. Okay. So let me try and find somebody that has the Helios parent. If worst comes to worst, I can just go to like the Uma database and try to find a friend for that. Because I have a feeling it's going to be kind of hard to try and find somebody that has that just going through random requests like this. Yeah, let's just let me go into Uma database real quick and search. Uma database, where are you? Don't I have a tab open for that? I sure don't, but I can. I can find one. Hold on. Uma database. Uma Global Pure DB. Here we go. Looking for support card. Looking for somebody that has Daitaku Helios. Fully limit broken. Search. 3 users. Okay. Great. Dober. Okay. Let me friends. Okay. Let's see if any of these are available first and foremost. Okay, 390 8034349 97. It's available. Oh wait, what the hell? Are you sure that's correct? I'm flying. Oh, they changed it. You fuck. Okay, well, nope. 406 863. Why do I type 2 instead of 3? Nobody knows. 699842. Okay, that's available. McQueen. I mean, I don't really care about this, but this might be nice. Yeah, okay, that's good. Thank you, Mallet Mark. Let's have fun indeed. Okay. So, let's get into a Bakshino standard. Okay, keep that. Okay, first of all, borrowing Helios. And then my other power is going to be not Rice, but... yeah, because Rice is alright, but like I think for the skill, I think I want to still take Winning Ticket, so we'll just have Winning Ticket here. And then obviously we want Rico, because I have her, and I'm going to use her while I have her. And I also have Kita-san, so I'm going to use her while I have her. And then I have Fine Motion here, and then last but not least, we have Bakshino. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I don't need to bring the Bakshino. I don't need to bring the Bakshino card because she already has that, right? She has Turbo Sprint. Yeah, she does. Okay, so I don't need to bring. Oh shit. I don't need to bring that. Do I have the Bigo Pegasus? I do have the. Here's the thing, I have the Bigo Pegasus card. Now this one's interesting because this is what, Plan X or whatever? It doesn't show that there. Well, that's unfortunate. That's interesting. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna do one more switch over back to the desktop real quick. Okay, so let's see. So assuming I take Gold Skill, No Stopping Me, assuming I take Turbo Sprint, assuming I take, well, what else would I take? No Stopping Me, In Mind and Body, in Sturm und Drang. There's a skill called Sturm und Drang. What? What is this one? Hold on. Pause. Because I know that that's something that Aishin Flash says, because obviously that's a German thing, but like, what? Huh. Alright, that's interesting. What is that in Japanese? Okay, hold on. Pause. Sorry, I'm gonna... I have to go to Hishi. I know this is a huge tangent, but I'm really curious. Okay, Hishi Amazon. Hishi Amazon. What was it? What was that? Yeah, this one, Storm and Stress. That's interesting. They translated it into the German version, Strum und Drang. Yeah, because that's definitely okay. And then these characters get it later, but okay. That's interesting. Anyway, back to global real quick. Okay. What was I doing? Oh right. I got distracted by seeing this, and I was like, "What is that?" In where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Am I stupid? The answer is maybe, because I'm not seeing it. In Body and Mind, there it is. Okay. So assuming I have these, and I think that should be it for the skills. Let's see what would be good here. I have a feeling Plan X is actually not really that. Yeah, I'm not seeing it anywhere in here. So Plan X. Where is it? It's not even anywhere near here. Wait, hold on. I might have skipped it, but point being, it's not anywhere near the top here, so I don't think it's going to be good to take that one. Meaning, Escape Artist. So this is where I think, because Escape Artist was the whole thing of, well, Escape Artist was the whole reason why I'm bringing Daitaku Helios in the first place. So yeah, Escape Artist is also something I'm going to bring. Run. I don't think, well, here's the thing. I don't think I'm going to be able to take all of these. So, taking the lead. So at this point, I think I might just not care about the stat or the skills. And I think I'm just going to go with the best speed card I have, which in this case is going to be one of my SRs, I think, which would be Probably this one, right? Yeah, probably this, either this one or my A-Sheen Flash. We'll go with that one. Yeah, so that's fine. Okay, that works. We'll do that. And let's box Sheen. Let's box Sheen it up, everybody. Continue. Let's do it. Let's go. Oh, oof. Ah, ee, ow. My legs. My legs after the hour 30 hike. Okay. Actually, not really. I will say, I'm definitely feeling the benefits of doing the 3 times a week treadmill running on the gym, because I was not actually really that, other than the huge uphills that I climbed, it was not that bad of a hike. Like, I was doing really well, like, kind of going around, like, kind of walking and passing everybody along the way, so it was, it's nice. It's actually nice to see the benefits of exercise, especially since, stomach still isn't really doing that. It's getting better. Like, it's definitely, like, I'm starting to feel a little bit of those benefits, but it's only been a week and a half, 2 weeks, so it's still too early to really say. But I'm hoping as I continue doing this that I'm gonna see the physical. Well, no, I'll definitely that I see the benefits from that from a physical standpoint, I guess, for lack of a better term. And I have Umamusume to thank for that, because I listen to Umamusume songs whenever I run on the treadmill, because it's really good. It's really good running music for sure. Really nice to get the blood pumping and all that. So very helpful. I mean, even some of the slow songs are still pretty good for running. Although most of the songs that I really listen to are kind of the more fast-paced ones, like Tucker's Skill Up Island. Or like the cheerleading song, which I forgot the name of. Like, those are all pretty good. Ooh, okay, we take that. Wait, what is Baksheen's stat distribution, or like the percentages? I want to. There's no way it's 30% speed. I don't think she's that crazy. That's. Oh, this is the. I remember what story that was. That was the 20%. Okay, 20% speed, 10% wit. That's pretty good. Yeah, no, that was the like the Nakayama whatever. It's like the quiz question. It's like, oh, is it referring to Nakayama Festa or Nakayama the racetrack? And then you decide. It's a choose your own adventure. Oh shoot, I kind of want to read this just to read of all the brain rot, the slang. Yeah, there it is. I think I've already read this story because it showed up randomly one time. Yeah, look at that. That was a major. I know you're still shook from the race results, and honestly, mood. That was a major L, like XXL. Oh my god, some of these lines are so hilarious. Honestly, I think they kind of toned it down a little bit, because in the Japanese version, most of her lines are very just like, what the hell am I reading? Like, I can't understand this shit. Because she speaks in such heavy Garu dialect that it's just like, I don't know what the hell she's saying. But no, I think they did a good job with the translation here, with translating it over to like Zoomer slang. Thanks, squad. It's gonna be so fire. Damn. No cap. Anyway. What do I want to do? Well, I want to continue this chain, so we gotta go to the top option here. OMG, that's so galaxy-brained. Well, looks like I'm her producer now. Wait, what? We're going back to Gakumas. We're a producer now, apparently. Producer-san? Producer-kun? Producer... I don't know. Yeah, highlighting between trainer and producer. My gacha titles. And for some people, it goes even further than that. You know, Admiral, Commander, whatever. I don't know what other titles there are in the gacha games and all that, but The ones I know. New staff for like Bondori. Except that's the start or whatever. It's they eventually call you by the name that you request. Not that they don't do that here, but they kind of default to like, oh, Toreina-san or Toreino-kun, and then like same with like Gakumas and like the Idolmaster stuff with like producer, producer-san. KO high. Oh, I forgot Bakshin has so many races. That's gonna be kind of annoying. Well, we deal with that. No worries. Yeah, because she has the little stud where she does 3 straight, not 3 straight, but like 3 races in 4 turns, whatever. The whole shenanigans with, oh, 3 sprint races equals 1 long race. Just gaslighting her into thinking that that's correct. Oh god, here we go. Okay. Palmer acting as the translator. Oh god. Oh, here we go. Oh, Ume Pro Densetsu. Oh. Oh god. What? Yeah, wait, when did I become a producer in this game? What? I'm so confused. I'm having an identity crisis right now. Am I playing Gakumas? Like, what is going on? Who's NB? What? That's exactly what I was asking. I was like, who's NB? What? Oh, okay, that doesn't really explain it, but sure, alright. What? Huh? Okay. Does she though? Wow. Man, that whole series of stories sure is sure is something, huh? Helios, man. As much as I love Helios, when I first did her scenario, I think I started getting a headache from the amount of energy she had. It was way too much for me. Don't get me wrong, I still love her, but like, man, that was... From that point on, I had to play her scenarios on mute, because I could not listen to her while doing it, because it was just giving me... It was just making me so tired. Even just trying to remember it just makes me tired. Oh man. But luckily we don't have to wait. Well, we have to wait a little bit until she comes out, but still got some time. So until then, we got a whole bunch of other characters that still need to be released. Which, lucky for y'all, you know with who's coming next. Meanwhile, me, I have no freaking clue in the Japanese version because it's like, oh, it could be anybody. It could even be Kiseki, who's the newest character who just came out, both in terms of announcement of an Uma and like actually trainable. So sometimes that just happens where it's like, oh, they announced a new Uma. Oh, she's playable now. It's like, what? Okay, meanwhile we have characters that have been waiting for years to be implemented. It's just like, well, nope, screw them. But maybe someday, eventually. It can't get as worse as Biko Pegasus, who took like, I think, how long did it take? How long did it take Biko Pegasus to get implemented? Let me look that up, because she was part of the initial roster. So It's that plus however long that was. So Japan characters. Vigo Pegasus. Let me order this by when they came out. Vigo Pegasus came out on... Oh wait, this is sorted by... Wait, no it isn't. She came out 2024, Valentine's Day 2024. The game came out 2021 around mid-February, so that's around, 3 years? So, yeah, 3 years. It took 3 years for her to be implemented. That's the worst. That's the worst case, at least. But yeah, some characters have taken years for them to actually get be trainable. Someone like a Daring Heart. Or Daring Tact, sorry, not Daring Heart. But we will see if they eventually get implemented. I hope so, now that she's retired. I feel like that's going to be the same case with Forever Young. Although Forever Young, I saw the news that apparently he's going to be, his last race is going to be the Arimakinen this year, which is... I don't know how I feel about that, because, like... He's a dirt horse, so, like, I don't know how... I know it's probably just for the prestige more than anything. It's probably just like a Urara situation where it's like, oh, like, let's just race in this race just for the prestige and all that. Kind of like Oju Chosan or whatever the heck that guy's name was, the jump horse, the jump race horse, the famous one there. Who still ended up racing in the Arimakinen to not great results, but probably expected to be not great. So yeah, that's an interesting plan. We'll see how that goes, but yeah, that means it's gonna be a while before we get her implemented, probably just because I think they'll have the character design and the rights and all that stuff, but they won't have like an actual scenario written out. Because she's still racing, so it's like it's kind of gonna be kind of weird if she's still racing and they're still and they implement a scenario or anything. So I think that would just be really kind of awkward. That's kind of why I think Daring Tact took so long, because she was technically still racing while when they introduced her as a Umamusume. So that's the kind of the danger of it being like, oh, we have this currently racing Uma that's been announced, and it's like, well, we just gotta wait a little bit until she actually is playable. But at least they've actually slowly started introducing her, because she has the support card, she's been in story, so she has a presence in the game now. There's still characters that have not even shown up in the game at all. I'm thinking Samson Big. It's just like, where Samson Big? I don't know, she's not in there. He's just RIP gone missing. But eventually maybe they'll add her. She's like a... I wouldn't say she's like a better version... She's not really a better version of Haru Urara. She's like a different version of Haru Urara. She's like Haru Urara if Haru Urara raced in like national races. Because she raced in the same classic races that Narita Bryan raced and got last in all of them. So that's just to give you an idea of how good she is. I'm not really sure how they're going to implement her story, because she's not really known for winning at all, but she's just kind of there for vibes. There are some characters like that. Not many, because it's like, well, this is kind of supposed to be like the prestigious horse racing academy for the elites, and then you just have Urara's just there for the vibes. Like, actually, though, that's like pretty much the explanation. Okay. Alright, well, I mean, the weight is going pretty well. Everything else isn't really, though. Well, this is that. I don't know why I got that one. The random Sato no Diamond showing up. Sure, Helios, you can get that going. Yeah, that should get me to C, right? Nope. What am I missing? I'm still missing one more C. Okay. I think I should be able to get... No, maybe not. Yeah, let's just do this. Rikite go. Okay. Okay, we still haven't gotten the... I was gonna be like, did I miss an inheritance event? But we didn't, so... It should happen after this one. After this race. Right. That going. 3 turns to reach the goal. Please give me some pink skill for the love of all that is holy. Drum roll, please. There it is. Okay, we got S-Sprint. There we go. That's something. That's something. Now, if we can get S-Turf, I don't want to be... Beggars can't be choosers, but, like, you know, if we can get S-Turf, that would really seal the deal. Of course, we still need good stats, but, like, if we could at least get something decently good, then that could pretty much be it. So, we got ourselves something, y'all. This could be good. Not too sure yet, though. I don't love my options here. And I have max. Do I have a race before the summer training? No. Okay. I'll do this. So that I can save as much energy as possible for the summer trainings. Also, very unrelated, but for tomorrow's stream, I'm still leaning towards Mega Bong. I think I said that yesterday, but yeah, I think Mega Bong's going to be the move. I have been I've been making some pretty damn good progress, honestly. Like, I got a run yesterday that, in the grand scheme of things, wasn't amazing, but it felt amazing because I was going, the final rush. I think it took like 6 minutes before I died. Like, I had a pretty damn good run going with. Who was the character? I think it was... Was it Sir It wasn't Sir Oomfy. It was, God, I don't remember the character who it was, but... It was, like, a character that I just had, like, a really interesting build, whereas, like, it was just, like, a... I think I had both blood drain and HP recovery, so it would, like, they would just keep coming at me, they just keep hitting me, I just keep getting energy build. I had, like, Aura, I had... I think I had Aegis, too. I had Aura and Aegis, I had... God, I'm trying to remember which character this was, because that would help me. I think I had Katana too, and then I had whatever the weapon was. I'm trying to remember. And I finally got the lightning staff to level 15, so I finally unlocked Tony McZoom. And I unlocked a lot of characters, so I got the Bush. I actually beat Big Bob in the graveyard, so I got that going for me, which is pretty nice. And yeah, I'm actually making decently okay progress in the game. So I'm excited to play it more tomorrow and to kind of get some more progress. I'll definitely be playing more after the stream also, so yeah, that's like I said, it's been my new obsession. It has been for a while, but I think more recently I've just been really playing it just because, like, now I'm starting to really figure out how to play the game and how to get everything, so slowly unlocking all the different weapons and all the different stuff. It's been kind of fun, yeah. Really, it's been, I wouldn't say it's my first experience with, like, a roguelike game, but, like, a true, like, roguelike, it's definitely, like, kind of one of the first, so it's definitely kind of fun just to kind of go through and get through all that. In a sense, though, this game, this Umamusume kind of can be described as a roguelike if you really want to be technical. I mean, I know it really kind of isn't, but it kind of is if you kind of think about it. So, but I don't know. Okay. I don't like any of these options. I'm just gonna go with... kind of want to go with the Rico, actually. But my team's not really doing that good, so I kind of want to go with this one, this wit option. No, we'll do a Rico. Let's get that energy up, and we get some stats anyway, so that kind of helps us out a little bit. Yeah, I mean, stamina, don't really need that much, but... Okay, well... That's gonna... Yeah, if anything, I feel like the stats aren't gonna work out to our favor, so even with our S the sprint that we got, I think we're still gonna be gonna have to keep grinding it out to get the perfect Bakshin that we need. Guts, I guess? You know, I'm not gonna say no to like some guts. But we kind of need a little bit more in everything else. Yeah, because we're getting close to the senior year, and I'm like a little bit worried about every stat not really being that good. Especially since speed isn't even... The power is being an issue right now. But yeah, the speed isn't even at 600 right now, which I'm hoping that gets to at least 600 by the end of the year. I mean, we were close, but still iffy. And I realize there's still 3 turns anyway, so there's still some time. But still a bit iffy. And there's 10 more. Okay, so we should be able to get that there, but oh man, these are not good bonus. I kind of want to go for Rico again and watch as I immediately get a mood down event. Okay, please don't give me a mood down event. Okay, great. Oh, I got... Oh, charming. That's a bit too late for that, but... I guess that's fine. Actually, it's way too late for that. I kind of wish that happened, oh, I don't know, a little bit earlier? But... whatever. Okay. Well, there's the 600 speed. Now I'm hoping for... well, a couple of things. I'm hoping for better stats. I'm hoping for Helios to get her final event to show up so I can finally get that skill, because that's the only reason why I have her in this team in the first place. I'm hoping for a lot of things, you know? I'm gonna be a bit too... oh god, we're not even B rank, uh-oh. Oh, I don't know about this a lot. I don't know about this one. Whoops. 6th favorite, that's not what I want to hear. That was close. Okay, I thought I lost that. We're fine. Yeah, but the next one might be a bit iffy, so I might need to start focusing on trying to get my team up to speed a little bit, along with also getting stats. Do I want energy? Yeah. It's not gonna fill up the whole... yeah, it's gonna be kind of a waste, but that's fine. Oh, speaking of waste, man. Okay, I shouldn't take the energy. That's fine. As long as it doesn't give me... okay, I was like, as long as it doesn't give me tissues, we should be good. I didn't need to click that, but okay. I was hoping that would be something useful, because I meant to click to see what the effects were. It's fine. Okay, being guts. I don't think I'm gonna get the level up here. Yeah, I didn't. I don't have enough fans. Oh. This. This is the 10 or 30. I'm gonna gamble here. Okay, thank goodness. All right. Well, now we're starting to get the now we're starting to get some speed training up and going. I think now we just need everything else to also get going a little bit. Aha, here we go. Okay, here it is. I was gonna say, you're Umamusume, just run over there. That's the biggest yikes of them all. Let's get running. And it's like, wait, you realize the trainer is not Umamusume. Oh, they're gonna run at the pace of the trainer. Wow, okay. Oh, okay, that's good. Oh yeah, that's true. You know, they do the performances after their races. That is kind of interesting to really think about, though. It's like, yeah, it's like they have to do this whole idol live concert performance after they do this whole like kind of like sporting event. It's like that's crazy to me. But yeah. All right. Well, that's good. Good stuff. Good stuff. That was just a good story. That wasn't really as much. I can see why I didn't see a lot of those lines, because I feel like every time, like, you know, some brain rot lines show up, they're gonna be reposted to subreddit or social media or whatever, and I don't think I really saw any of that, except for the first one, so that kind of explains why I didn't see it, because there wasn't really that much to begin with, but hey, you know what? Don't need to always have that be the case. Alright, now we got 5 races left. Oh, man. Okay. I think 3 of which are going to be coming in succession, close succession to each other. But... can we get turf? Okay, we can't get everything we want in life. I think, honestly, this is not really looking amazing, so I think this is not going to be the run, really, unfortunately, but it's cool, you know. This is still, again, just like the other runs, this is a good foundation before we kind of really dive into just grinding it out, and I think this is going to be a good introduction. I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure how much more of this I'm going to stream, like in terms of the English version. I'll definitely be streaming the Japanese version, because I usually feel like I stream that more than the English version, but we'll see. I mean, I never say never, you know. I said I wasn't going to stream Mega Bonk, and here we are going to do that tomorrow, so things change. Speaking of changing, if we can get one more sprint or not. Wow, that's weak. Even with the friendship training, that's still only that much. Oh, but at least we got the A. We finally got A rating for the team. Better late than never, I suppose. Very late, actually. It's like literally right before it's about to happen. Ha 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 ha. I don't know. That is from Hitori Bochi, not Bochi the Rock, but the previous Hitori Bochi, the true Hitori Bochi, one might say. Hitori Bochi no Maru Maru something something. It's like it's a slice of life about a loner character named Hitori Bochi, and like her like school life and whatever. That song comes from that. Wa ha ha wana eba sugoi ten toreru. Fuck. And I don't know, that's been stuck in my head ever since. Even it's been so long since that show aired, but like yeah, that's just stuck in my head. Oh, I got that perfect. I got the perfect background there. Nice. Well, if it's anything like the last run, we can still lose the 4th race and still win against Team Zenith. So, but I don't really have high hopes because honestly, this team, it doesn't have that high of a rating to begin with. So I'm kind of a little bit not optimistic, let's say. But that's cool, I guess. It's whatever. Yeah, not worth it. Yeah, let's get that going. Okay, well, we got S speed. Not that that's gonna matter with all the other ones being like B. Oh, did I just get... Oh my god. Okay, well... It was already Jover, but now it's like extra Jover because like... That was the first part of that event chain for winning tickets, so I need to get the next 2 to show up like right now, which is gonna also suck because those take up energy, so it's just mega oof. As Helios would say, that's mega yikes. And we got another race. I think this is the last one. Is this? I think this. Okay, well, I meant to look at the options, but I guess that's cool too. Sometimes I just accidentally click the bottom instead. And I think that should be it. Please tell me that. No, wait, she does the mile championship. I forgot about that. Yeah. We got one more race. Okay. I risk it. Okay. It's good. I'll do rest. Okay. That's good. And then I'll do that. Yeah, I mean the stats have not been good this run. Like I don't think I'm even gonna get, not even gonna get close to the max for sprint. I think we should still able to get 1,000, but that's still not great. We want to get as close to max as possible here. So the RNG just did not line up today, or in this run at least. The other runs they kinda lined up, but I feel like it still could have been a little bit better. Is this also, this is the first time that this, what? Oh man, you serious? Okay, that's tragic. You get tragic. Fuck it. We're not gonna win against Team Zenith, that's fine. Yeah, I'll just do a heal during the first turn. All right, let's go lose against Team Zenith because I don't think we have any hopes right now because I'm not even an S rating, and I don't have any B ranked Umas here. So I'll try and scrounge together a team here, but I'm not really hopeful. Oh yikes! That's slightly better. Oh no. Brother. Oh, yikes. Vigo Pegasus has to... I guess that is better than Hayahide. There is no way that's better than whoever, Vigo Pegasus. Yeah, no, we switched that up. And then Ishiaki Bono. Yeah, this is not great. I've seen... I believe in miracles. It's a Christmas miracle, everybody. I mean... Yeah, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take anything I can get after the last stream, the last Uma stream where I had the most unlucky run of my goddamn life. At least we get something good, even if it's inconsequential in the long. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. Oh, the pizza pepperoni. Anyway, yeah, oh man, at this rate I'm not even gonna get 1,000 speed. This is not gonna be an A+, I can just tell you that much. I think this is gonna be an A. But, that's, oops, oh, I thought I clicked the race, I was like, what? That's fine, because it's just a test run. It's just a joke. It's joke. It's joke. I don't know why I'm swinging back for this. Okay, let's just go for this. Let's try and just get that speed up a little bit. Okay. Please click the actual button, for God's sake. Yeah, look at that. Was I facing against? Yeah, I was facing against the... Oh wait, Was that the final? That was the final. Why did I not face... Oh, right, I know why I'm not facing off against the Team Zenith. It's because my team isn't ranked S. That's unfortunate. Right? Is that why? I think so. Wait, then how did I still get, no stopping me then? Interesting. Well, whatever. Okay, focus might be nice, no stopping me. Apparently it's still fine, but like I kind of am a little iffy on taking that. Where's oh, I did take turbo thing. Okay, what is that could be good, sure, why not? And then do I have enough for no stopping me? I sure don't. We can do Nibble Navigator though, I guess that's fine. And then do I have one more in me? I have one for one of these. Front runner's happy, sure, why not? I mean, if we're doing a front runner, maybe groundwork isn't really that necessary at this point. I think that's more for the last CM. Yep, right smack dab in the middle of A. But I feel maybe I haven't done that many Box Shino runs, because that's kind of surprising that that's my third best Box Sheen. But alright. Alright, so with all of that good stuff, I think that will do it. Yeah, I think we got ourselves a good foundation. We were able to get some training in, see how we do on that, get a general idea of what kind of things I need. And although I didn't get any Umas for this next CM, we still got like 3 weeks-ish, so we still got plenty of time for me to grind things out. So with that, I think we'll be good to go. I realized I didn't turn off my messages in any of this during the entire stream, so I'm kind of glad I didn't get any messages, because man, imagine if I accidentally got one. But I'm glad that nobody is watching, or nobody ever messages me, so I guess that's never really a concern. But with that being said, I think that's gonna be it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. As I mentioned earlier, most likely, like, I'll give it a 90% chance we'll do Mega Bonk tomorrow. I might switch over to maybe a different game that I have in my list, but we'll probably might just do Mega Bonk and just to kind of get some bonking in our future. So look forward to that. Be starting 6 p.m. tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific time, as per usual. And that should be it for the streams for this weekend. And then after that, I think we'll probably get back into the whole not going to stream until Wednesday at the very earliest. But that's for the future, and so we'll worry about that then. But until then, this has been Sheen the Penguin. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, hope you all have a good rest of your Saturday, and I hope to see you all in the next stream. Till then, have a good one. Thank you.